J-Lo, ya tú sabes, no hay más nada.
It's a new generation
Mr. Worldwide,
of party people.
get on the floor, darling, get on the Red one.
Let me introduce you to my party people in the club.
I'm loose, and everybody knows I get off the train. Baby, it's the truth. I'm like Inception, I play with your brain, so don't sleep or snooze. I don't play no games, so don't get it confused, no. Cause you will lose, yeah. Now pump it up and back it up like a Tonka truck. Darling.
If you go hard, you gotta get on the floor. If you're a party freak, then step on the floor. If you're an animal, then tear up the floor. Break a sweat on the floor. Yeah, we work on the floor. Don't stop, keep moving, put your drinks up. Pick your body up and drop it on the floor. Let the rhythm change your world on the floor. You know we're running tonight on the floor. Brazil, Morocco, London to Ibiza, straight to LA, New York, Vegas to Africa. Dance the night away, live your life and stay young on the floor. Dance the night away, grab somebody, drink a little more.
Así mismo, así me gusta, así me gusta, así me gusta.
Tonight we gon' be it on the floor. Tonight we gon' be it on the floor. I know you got it, clap your hands on the floor. And keep on rocking, rock it up on the floor. If you're a criminal, kill it on the floor. Steal it quick on the floor. On the floor. Don't stop, keep it moving, put your drinks up. It's getting ill, it's getting sick on the floor. We never quit, we never rest on the floor. If I ain't wrong, we probably die on the floor. Brazil, Morocco, London to Ibiza, straight to LA, New York, Vegas to Africa. Dance the night away, live your life and stay young on the floor.
Dale, así me gusta.
Dance the night away, grab somebody, drink a little more.
Así me gusta, así me gusta.
Tonight we gon' be it on the floor. Tonight we gon' be it on the floor. Tonight we gon' be it on the floor. Tonight we gon' be it on the floor.
Donk is like a trunk full of bass on an old school Chevy 7-tray Donkey Donk. All I need is some vodka and some Chonky Conk, and watch a chico get Donkey Kong. Baby, if you ready for things to get heavy, I get on the floor and act a fool if you let me. Lally, don't believe me, just bet me. My name ain't Keith, but I see the way you sweat me. L.A., Miami, New York, say no more, get on the floor.
Dance the night away, live your life and stay young on the floor. Dance the night away, grab somebody, drink a little more. Tonight we gon' be it on the floor. Tonight we gon' be it on the floor.
What if the world's on fire?
The package was intended for you. It was a C4 explosive detonator. You found this too.
What if the world's on fire? What if the world was on fire? What if the world was on fire? What if the world's on fire? What if we ignite the wind to click? What if the madman was sane? What if the world was on fire? What if the world was on fire? Is it my anguish and torment alike? We all know suffering is being alive. I got the gasoline and phosphate to brighten up the night. We all know suffering is being alive. What if the world's on fire?
Five, four, three, two, one, zero. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
It's about to go down.
I'm a villain in my city.
Junior's in charge of the soundboard, so you know how this goes. He's gonna be
Let's
spamming
go.
that shit.
Let's go. Guys, I know I'm not as nice as
Spamming
Eddie.
that shit.
I'm not as nice as the soundboard god, but the soundboard god, unfortunately, back-to-back weeks is not with us. It's very rare. It's a rare occasion, but it happens. Hold on. Let me see if I got his drawing right here. Oh, do I do? Oh, of course. Come on, son.
Hit up Ariel.
We miss our soundboard god. We miss Ariel. We are, unfortunately, once again, we brim, but we not brim. We are brimless for this podcast once again. Yo, Brim's attendance sheet this year, bro. I think he's only been
Got
on
work
like
to do.
2 pods, bro. I think he's only been on 2 pods.
Got work to do.
But man, we miss our guy Brim and the Y in Hollywood. The Y in Hollywood. Yo, hold on. Fuck that shit.
I need a girlfriend, and you know,
The Y in Hollywood. He said he'll be here in about an hour. He needs to take a power nap. He had an event to go to at 10.
He is not waking up, bro. He is not waking up for that
Oh,
nap.
my fault, guys. My fault. But welcome, everybody. Welcome to episode 374 4 of the Chillin' with Villains podcast. Yeah, we are here. We are going to be, I missed out last week. I'm one of your hosts, JB. Hold on.
Should we do one for JB?
I think we should.
Yes, sir. And of course, we got our boy. Our boy from the Jersey.
What's up?
My boy Mark lives in New Jersey.
Yes, sir. We got everybody here, man. Well, no, we don't. We got me and Mark here. But Mark held it down last week. Mark was solo dolo. Mark, how was the solo dolo pod last week?
We had a good time, bro. I love doing that shit because I get to talk to the chat more. It's just I feel like the people who pull up the chat, they feel more involved, you know, because we're just bouncing ideas off each other, just going crazy. It's a good time. It's a good time. Good vibes.
They just connected with you, bro. They
I know,
connected with
bro.
you. What'd y'all talk about? What'd y'all get into?
We talked about rogues galleries and how ass some of them are.
Like who got a ass rogues gallery?
Hawkeye,
the Tracksuit Mafia, bro. You sleeping on that? The Tracksuit Mafia.
Iron Man's is also like trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's low key trash, but Hawkeye's is definitely the worst. I think his number one, who was, dude, his number 2 on the list that I saw was Swordmaster's son or student. Like, oh, bro, like you're down horrendous. You can't even get Swordmaster. You got to get his student.
His son. Damn,
Bro,
that's crazy.
It's horrible.
Did
horrible.
you?
But, we had a good time.
That's good, man. Speaking of which, yo, talk to us, chat. I see y'all yapping early. I see some Punisher haters in the building. Let's go. I see some boys mid haters in the building. Let's go, guys. I do want to be on the record. On the record here. Discord ain't the record. We like to have fun. I like to rage bait and masturbate in the Discord, huh?
Clapping cheeks.
So the Discord is not, on the record. Here on the podcast, on Thursday Night Lives, that's on the record. So I just want to go on the record saying I'm going to get all my hate out. Like, I'm just going, all the built up hate, tension, I'm going to let it all out at once. But then I'm going to calm down and I'm going to give y'all valid points. I'm going to hit y'all with valid points and questions. Because maybe, again, we're here to have conversations on this stuff. We're here to potentially, you look at me and be like, yo, this is why you should like it, and look at it differently. And you could change my mind on it. And maybe I might say a couple things that might change your mind as well. But welcome, chat. It is Thursday Eve. Well, it's Friday Eve. It's Thursday. Cheers to y'all. What y'all sipping on? Mark, tell us what chat is saying.
We got, let's see, Kingsbury, yo, everybody. Hope everyone's doing good. Eric Kripke will pay for his crimes. The evil he's done to season 5 is enough.
Is enough.
That's crazy. Quinn, what's up, guys? C-Baby, happy Thursday. Danny Rue, Peak is back. Let's go. Matt said, what's up, Billy's feeling like I'm in the minority in the pop culture zeitgeist this week. Thought Punisher One Last Kill was actually quite bad. Where's the story, in parentheses? While I understand, parentheses, some criticism for season 5 of The Boys, I'm genuinely enjoying this season. Pat said these villains are in fact chilling. What's up, Pat? Pat said, me too, man. I'm loving this season even with its flaws. Matt said oh my god, I might not be in the minority with the Punisher bit from the title. Laugh my ass off. The ex-kid said W Tunes. What are we sipping on? Junior sipping on Modelo. Crack that shit open. Pat said, nah, that shit was mid. C-Baby said, me, Pat, Matta, and Chewy are the boys enjoyers.
Boys enjoyers.
That actually sounds crazy out of context. C-Baby, Punisher was Larry said Punisher was heat.
Okay, Lair Bear.
Punisher had fantastic action. Matter there was no reason for Frank to not to be in Born Again season 2 after watching his special, by the way. C-Baby, the story that for the Punisher was super light and not great, unfortunately. Danny Rue said it's about to go down. C-Baby, Brim is out of PTO at this point. Bruce, I'm gonna have to speak to the manager or HR about Brim. Chewy said, y'all go watch Obsession. My girl, Indy getting that Oscar. Wait, before I go further.
Yeah, talk to us, bro.
I have to talk about this. because I had seen the trailers for Obsession, and I was like, yeah, this looks good. I want to check it out. First of all, I'm not a horror movie guy, just because I get scared so easily. So me seeing it at night, that's how you know that I was like, all right, I'm actually like intrigued to watch this.
Bro, so at night.
At night. And the main like Indy, I think her Navarrete smoked it. Like one of the best performances out of nowhere too, because not that she was bad in Superman and Lois, but I didn't expect this. Like this was, I think Chewie had said in the Discord, I agree. It's not a stretch to say it's like the best breakout performance like I've seen.
Damn, ever.
Ever. Like you know, like debut, like in a movie like of this level, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the film itself is getting really good reviews.
Great reviews. And I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not, but I'll say that everyone involved, you know, they killed their role, and I don't say this like to diminish them, but if she's not as great as she is, as phenomenal as she is, the movie's not going to work. And
damn, so she kind of held this shit on her shoulders. She was like, "Yo, Luke, I got us, fam."
I was watching interviews today, and the cast literally said, "Yeah, like she never like during table reads and stuff, she would never, like say things how she would say them. She would improvise a lot. Nobody saw or really heard her like rehearsing it and doing like the things that she does in this movie." And it pays off on screen because they are genuinely reacting to it as the audience is.
Wow.
Like, oh shit. Like
she wildin' type shit.
Bruh. Like she was so amazing. I cannot say enough about it. And the movie itself was also amazing. And this young director, Curry Baker, or Barker, sorry, not Baker, Barker, smoked it, man. Like smoked it. And I think the budget, you're gonna kick yourself when you hear this budget and how great it looks. I think it was like under $1 million.
What?
Budget for
confirm that, and I'll kick myself.
Maybe not under $1 million, but it was like around. It wasn't a lot.
It was some Godzilla -1 type budget.
1 million.
1 million.
According to Google. 1 million.
Damn, that shit's gonna make bank.
$750,000 to $1 million. That's the range.
Dinero. That's just gonna make dinero.
Like, and it looks amazing. There's so much that they can do with this genre. What are you doing?
You said I'm gonna kick myself when I hear the. I kicked myself.
So, and there's so much they can do. Like, in my opinion,
almost caught a cramp.
This was an Oscar-worthy performance, and I know that is like, yo, super reactionary. Go watch this fucking movie and come back and tell me that she doesn't deserve a fucking Oscar for this.
I'm watching it when it's daytime.
Yes.
With mad people.
Yep.
And like I still got a pillow like over my face. Bro, it's scary. What's the scare factor?
It's so creepy and like unnerving and like unsettling. So it's not like a lot of pop-ups, you know what I'm saying? It's more about like just it makes you as in like in the audience feel genuine unease. You are like, oh my god, like what the fuck is about to happen? And they just masterful performance by Indie Navarrete. Like smoked it, man.
What are you giving? What are you giving the film as a whole? A wavy?
Of course.
Yo, guys,
Bro. Wavy.
Mark
not a
is
question.
not a horror head. What? But you kind of becoming one, bro. Low key, you've been out there to the theaters to watch all these horror films. So for Mark to be giving a horror film a wavy, bro, it's a must watch. It's a must watch. If Mark ring your line after he watch a film and he like, yo, go to the theaters, bro, watch this. He and people like him, like y'all are keeping the theaters alive, man, and we appreciate y'all. I've been super slacking, bro.
Well,
I've been super slacking. Last film I saw in theaters was The Drama, man. Was The Drama. That was over a month ago. Over a month ago. I'm lacking. I'm sorry. Hold on. I got something for that.
Looks like he's slacking.
Yes, yesterday I was not even in the mood. Like I was like, I want to stay home. I don't want to go out. And then I was like, you know what? I haven't been in the movies in mad long. I gotta go. Like I just feel like I need to go.
Got a large popcorn?
I went, of course.
You killed it before the movie?
Half of it.
Yo, you seen that? I think it was for I forgot what it was for. I think it was for the Top Gun re-releases. And Tom Cruise had like entered, and then like he saw a guy, and the guy already finished his popcorn. He's like, "Yo, you finished your popcorn already?" I was like, "Yo, that's Mark." I was like, "That's Mark right there."
And dude, like I'm so glad I went. And it's like it just sometimes like after like long days or something, you know, you get so tired and you're like, "Oh, I just don't feel like going." But when I'm there, when I walk in the building, I'm like, "Let's go!"
Yeah,
I get that energy and that hype. Like I feel hype, and that was. I was so glad I went, man. And then on top of that, this movie being a fucking sleeper hit could be a top 5 movie of the year. Like
Fire,
for that
bro.
to be like, that's what makes the movie so great, man.
Yeah.
Those surprises, those moments where you're like on a whim. And that's another thing. A-list. I have A-list, but you know, like having A-list, it makes those movies like more. It makes those chances more frequent because you could just be like, you know what. Why not?
Nah,
like,
bro,
you know, it gives you more of a why not feeling.
A-list is the only thing still in my life that is $0 and 0 cents. Like there's nothing else that I can obviously I'm paying a monthly fee, but it's like I love when I'm about to purchase a ticket and that shit say $0 and 0 cents, and I could do this throughout the month. Like I could do this throughout the week, and it's not a problem. This shit is still gonna say the same number. Yo, Mark, I'm glad, bro. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad the movie was fire, and of course, it's on my list. And I hope, I hope I live till I'm 99 to 100, bro, so I could watch all these movies that are on my watch list. But I've mostly been on like shows right now, like obviously all the shows that we got going on. Guys, today, the lineup for today, we're gonna breeze through some tea time. I wasn't here last week. We left Mark solo dolo, so I gotta talk us through some tea. We gotta talk up. That's why I put Ariel's Batman wave tape to start this episode off. I almost fucked it up, but I didn't. And that's why I put it there, because we gotta talk about Matt Reeves. We gotta talk about him being him. Like he's just him, bro. Like I don't care. I'm going to glaze. Like it's a non-negotiable. I'm going to glaze this man. Like, and everything he's doing for the comic book community, bro. Like he's putting everything else. He's like, yo, the fuck are y'all? What are y'all doing over there? Y'all not doing it like me. Speaking of which, we are going to be talking about The Punisher, One Last Kill. DK, One Last Kill. Okay, bro. And we're going to be talking about The Boys. And we're going to end our night with some call-ins. We haven't done call-ins in a while, and we do apologize. Again, guys, I know I haven't given y'all much, and we haven't given y'all much. We have some things in the works that
I promise you.
In 2-3 weeks, we'll give y'all more information on. 2-3 weeks,
maybe we'll give the members only a little sneak peek.
Members only, a little sneak peek. Yes, we have a membership here on YouTube, $7 a month. If you want to join in, we do giveaways, we do raffles, we do member call-ins, as mentioned, member voicemails. But yes, there are some changes coming to CWV, so that we're excited for, and we're excited to share with y'all. So that's why we've sort of been a little all over the place, but we intend to get back on a strict diet with all that. In terms of other shows I've been watching that I would love to put y'all on to, Margot's Got Money Problems with Elle Fanning, Michelle Pfeiffer, Nick Offerman. Besides the obvious reasons of why it's great, it actually is just a really good show. Like the story is good. The comedy is solid. It's on Apple TV. I do highly recommend it. I am 2 episodes behind. The finale's next week, so I might wait so I could binge all 3. Euphoria on Sunday nights. I'm behind an episode or 2. I'm just there for a good time, not a long time. I'm just there to wrap it up, to wrap it all up so we can put an end to this. And that Hans Zimmer Little Mermaid score, get that shit out my face. Bring back Labyrinth, with all due respect. I know it's not Hans's fault.
He ain't coming back.
I know it's not Hans's fault, but yeah. And so Mark, would you like to just one last chat check before we start getting into some tea time?
So True said, my girl Indy getting that Oscar. C Baby said, Eunice been more pods this year than Brim. It's a sad state of affairs for us Brim enjoyers. Most Marvel characters have trash rogues galleries. We found out exactly. Matt said, Chewy, brother, I don't think you understand. The Academy doesn't give a fuck about horror and how women have been dominating the medium since inception. Sorry to disappoint you, fam. Emergency Reeves about to teach everyone how to make superhero content again. I said, unfortunately, that's just how it is. Yeah, it is sad. Like I feel like it's an Oscar-worthy performance, but I just feel like she's not gonna get it. Like, not even. Part of me feels she won't even get a nom, which is stupid as fuck.
Yeah, horror does get overlooked a lot. A lot of films get a lot of categories. A lot of genres get overlooked for a lot of categories at these award shows. So it's whatever. It is what it is. And what it is, what it isn't.
All right. And then Matt is correct about the Academy. C Baby said, Danny Russo, I haven't seen The Punisher, but I heard nothing good. LOL. I'm good.
Who said that?
Danny Russo said that. Matt is, Matt, we know she won't win. She deserves it, though. Larry, Danny Rue, watch it, brother. It was cool. Damn, Larry checking.
I feel like Larry's capping, bro. Larry's capping.
If the finale of The Boys is 10 out of 10, we should all shave our heads like Eric Kripke in his honor. Hell no. Larry, I just don't think Frank was needed in season 2 of Born Again, but of course, it would have been cool. Matt said, actress from Supergirl, or Superman and Lois. Ironic, but because I personally thought her character in the show was so annoying, but she
gotta catch up to that.
In Obsession. Yeah, see, like that was a thing that really like swayed me. There's still a little bit more chat. Just really quickly, one more thing. She showed me that, man, like, I mean, I'm sure not all actors obviously can do what she does, but like the fact that the only thing I'd seen her in is that movie or that show, and I don't think she did a bad job, but like for that jump, like, bro, I can't really question castings again, bro, like unless it's really bad, like. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, if Brandon Skellnar gets cast as Batman, for example, yo, who are we to fucking say, yo, that's ass casting? You know what I mean? Like, you never know, bro. Like, these motherfuckers can fucking cook. Chewy said, Mark cooking. Larry said, actually take it back. I figure he would have went after the task force agents acting like they're him. Oh, that's a great point, too. That's another, yeah. Matt said, I've never... I've never seen a human being move how I don't want to say nothing else about that. I just in case of any spoilers. Larry, I can't wait to see this movie. Larry and Backrooms will be soon after this too. Yeah, I got my Backrooms ticket. Chewy, Mark is certified cinephile now. I'm proud, bro. Larry, we're gonna need to make Mark a horror movie watch list. For a watch along with the Clone Wars one. Junior, just wait till call-ins, my boy. Oh shit.
What that mean? What that supposed to mean to me, bro? I can't wait. I can't wait, Larry, because you've been hyped. Larry incited in the Discord. He's like, yo, call-ins this week? He's like, call-ins this week? Yes, call-ins this week, bro. Thank you, Mark. Real quick, because he brought up Clone Wars too, though. Darth Maul, did you speak about it at all last week?
A little bit, but not extensively.
What was everybody's thoughts on that? What were your thoughts on that, Mark?
Sorry, my food got here.
No, it's okay.
My thoughts. I mean, awesome. Like they fucking cooked. Like,
bro, a non-verbal Vader. One, I think that was more because like they really didn't want to tamper with, because obviously he had passed away.
Yep.
Oh my
Like
god, why is my what's his name, bro? I'm blanking on Vader's name. James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Obviously, his passing, and this is the first time I think we see Vader in any sort of project after the fact. So I think it was more to do with that, but it also just made him 10 times more menacing. Like, dude just shows up out of the fucking shadows.
Washing people.
Yeah, and they're just like, yo, and even Maul's just like, you're no Inquisitor. And that's the thing, right? Maul does not know what is happening right now. He doesn't know who this dude is. Oh, wait. Oh, well, he knows, because this is taking place after Clone Wars, so he knows Anakin has turned. So unless I'm missing something, he doesn't know that this is Anakin, I assume. But if anyone wants to fact check me on that, please do. But I think that's borderline what it is, right? Like, he's just completely unsure of who this figure is. Yo, I was just glued. I was like, yo, they're scrapping right now. And I knew it was gonna happen, bro. I knew that the master was gonna get killed. He put up a great fight. Devin kind of turning. You think she's gonna fully turn? I know now she's obviously seeming like his apprentice, but I feel like eventually she's gonna get back to more of a like level-headed. She's just very tight right now, right? Very just like, wow, like he just killed, my master and everything, and this is I'm just feeling a lot of anger, a lot of hatred towards this guy. Larry said also, what would he need to say to Maul? Vader's gonna take him out, not have a chat. True. But like the fact that he didn't like utter a single word, nothing, like you are weak or some shit, See, baby, spoiler. Hold on. We have something for that.
Spoilers ahead.
But his boss fight in the Jedi Survivor game, and they just use a voice actor who does a really good impression for his lines in that game. That's what I'm saying. I think eventually that's what's gonna have to just be the vibe. There's so many talented voice actors that could just do this. R.I.P. Master Lizard, for real, bro. BX Kid. To be fair, they have had other people voice Vader, like in the Cal Kestis games. Yeah, that's what C Baby just had said. So, regardless, though, I thought, C Baby said, I think Wagner Morta's character survived. Yes, we didn't see a body, so I do think he survived. I thought that was a nice moment. Again, I think Brim had brought it up, or someone had brought it up, where it's like, I wasn't crazy invested in the whole family dynamic between them. Like, I thought it was, again, it didn't kill the story or anything. I thought it was still perfectly fine, and also with Two Boots joining in. So I have no real like complaints on that, but the center of attention was definitely Maul, Devin and them fighting the Inquisitors, Vader coming in, all dope.
I don't mind storylines like that as long as they don't like take up too much time. Where it's like, all right, like this is cool, I appreciate it, but let's go, But it wasn't like that. And the show, it felt like it was just the right amount of time given to everybody. I didn't feel like they lingered on too much.
Agreed.
They always brought it back to the main stuff.
Yeah. And then again, you get a little bit more of what, everything that's going on in the underground. The dude that called Maul was just like, yo, I'm trying to take out my boss and take over the crime syndicate. And Maul was like, like, whatever. I need access, to a ship to get the fuck up out of here. But yeah, I thought it was so valid, bro. Vader was on some Michael Myers time, and word BX Kid, he really was, bro. That shit was crazy. But yes, I'm giving Maul a heat all around. Just a great watch. A great watch. I'm hoping. I don't know if they officially announced a season 2, but I hope that they do. I'm sure they will. They set it up as if there was going to be a season 2, and animation has just been fucking ridiculously clean. Ridiculously clean. C-Baby Disney Vader is a different shark, bro. He's so scary. Nah, for real. That's one thing that they've absolutely nailed with Vader, for sure. Guys, let's get into some tea. Again, it's been
renewed, by the way.
Huh?
It did get renewed for a season 2.
Oh, perfect. Great. What are you giving the season, bro?
Wavy as well. I thought it was just a great watch. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I gave it a heat, but if you say that I gave it a wave,
no, it's heat or wavy. I mean, yeah,
it's a heat wave. It's a heat wave. All right, let's get into some tea, guys. I read headlines. I don't read the full article. Maybe I should, but I read headlines. I'm just prefacing with that, so y'all know.
He's what's wrong with America now.
I am what's wrong with America now. Netflix, so we're starting this off here. Netflix has reportedly been meddling in the regulatory review of the Warner Brothers and Paramount merger. Netflix has been quietly shopping for public affairs operatives to help oppose or slow the deal. Oh my God. A senior government official says he's, quote unquote, surprised how, quote unquote, aggressive Netflix has been with him. The Ellisons will owe Warner Brothers shareholders approximately $650 million per quarter if the deal closes after September 30th. Netflix has denied its interference. Oh, and the novella continues. Series executive producers Eric Kripke and Evan Goldberg confirmed Gen V characters will return in other Vought Cinematic Universe projects. While we wish we could keep the party going another season at Godolkin, we're committed to continuing the Gen V character stories in The Boys Season 5 and other VCU projects on the horizon. You'll see them again. Oh, I got some shit to talk about. I got some shit to say. James Gunn confirms Paradise Lost is in extreme development. James Gunn says the Authority film isn't happening anytime soon. It didn't work in terms of the larger DCU, both in terms of the story and practical concerns. Maybe someday, not soon. Okay, off the list. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, shout out Wonder Man, shout out Yahya, says he needed to talk to Kevin Feige before he accepted the role of Wonder Man for Marvel. I only get one Marvel dollar to spend, and I want to make sure I spend it well. He let me know that it will be a dollar well spent. Indeed, it was. Paramount has asked the FCC to sign off on its Middle East investments for the Warner Brothers merger. A filing shows that, quote unquote, indirect foreign ownership of equity in Paramount will be approximately 49.5%. But didn't they tell us that these investors were going to have no say? Oh, you lied again. No surprise. No surprise whatsoever. Thank you. Mark, I need your help with this one. Any PlayStation game purchased digitally after March's system update, March already passed, we're in May, will reportedly now require an internet connection once every 30 days to validate the license. If the console stays offline longer than that, the games will not launch until you reconnect. Is that true? And what does that really entail? Like, what does that mean?
It was true. I think they backtracked. Chad, keep me honest. I feel like Sony backtracked on this due to negative publicity.
It sounds dumb.
It is stupid. I mean, it's like if people were essentially like the argument was made. It's like, well, what happens if I can't connect? Then I just can't play. Like, and I get that. I think it was stupid, but there was an easy way around it if you just connected to the internet. But it's like I shouldn't need that though. Like,
Right.
I think it's a slippery slope in terms of like if we were going to be okay with it, then maybe the next one is going to be even crazier. The next rule they implement, where it's like, oh, now you just have to be connected like every 15 days, or and it just keeps going like this, or eventually like, yeah, if you lose connection for a lot of time, now you just don't own the game anymore, some dumb shit, so
like, yeah, bro, it's like, we just want to play. We're just trying to play.
Yeah, like chill out.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for that. And yes, chat, if there is any more clarity on that, please let us know. DC Studios' Lanterns will officially premiere on August 16th on HBO Litty. Michael 2 is moving forward with meetings for the film taking place shortly. Filming will begin this year or 2027, depending on scheduling. If anyone saw it, let us know how you felt. That's a movie I still want to go see. My sister absolutely loved it. And I still want to check it out. I thought this was funny, guys. We are still talking to boys later. I thought this was funny. Let me see if I can hold on, pull it up here for y'all. Display capture. Yeah, there we go.
Show's for adults, you fuck suck shit sucking fucker. You just took a piss out of my ball. Bitch slapped my dick off. This was like when I got poop on my ball. Shit, bitch sucking fucking shit. There's so much blood, it looked like a cum shot made of poop. Take one more step, and I'll take a piss poop on your vagina balls.
Yo. Oh, I cannot wait to talk about the boys with y'all, man. I really cannot. I thought that was pretty funny.
Flame them, bro. You're gonna flame them.
No, I'm not. I'm mostly gonna flame the Punisher, but I do have my gripes with the boys so far. Warner Brothers, Amazon, MGM, Sony, Universal, and Netflix have submitted bids to acquire the Battlefield movie, directed by Christopher McQuarrie, with Michael B. Jordan potentially starring. Wow. So, yo, Battlefield wasn't that the joint we used to play together?
No, that was The Division.
The Division. Yeah. See, guys, I used to game back in the day.
We played it for like a few weeks or days, and then you stopped.
It was
getting online.
It was a few weeks, bro. IMAX CFO comments on Disney introducing Infinity Vision in response to Dune Part 3 holding the exclusive 3 weeks IMAX window. From our view, we feel it's a marketing play to try and offset the fact that they don't have an IMAX platform or brand for Avengers Doomsday. Damn. Marvel fans are among the savvy and the most discerning moviegoers out there. Damn. And there's a reason why we're the undisputed leader in premium cinema worldwide. Now, I understand you ain't have to do all that now. Like, you ain't have to say all that about the Marvel moviegoer. Like, chill.
I mean, they didn't insult them. They just said they feel like they're not dumb. Like, they complimented them. They just said Disney probably feels like they're dumb.
Understood. It's my bad. Avengers Secret Wars will be released in IMAX in theaters on December 17th, 2027. They're like, nah, this joint, we gotta have that IMAX space for y'all. Trust. Greta Gerwig's Narnia, the Magician, on February 12th, 2027. It will stream on Netflix on April 2nd, 2027. So not that big of a window, right? You probably get a little less than 2 months, but still a big win for Greta, still a big win for movies as a whole. It's been delayed to February 12th. It'll be Netflix's first ever film to get a wide global theater release, including IMAX. Wow. Greta is just able to, like, I don't know. She kind of got the sauce when it comes to being like, yo, I'm either going to make a billy at the box office and, yo, Netflix, I'm working with y'all. Cool. My movie's going to get released in theaters. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. And I'm not going to make the movie until you release it in the theaters. And then Netflix is like, okay. And now we're here. So shout out to Greta for that, to be honest. Current 2027 IMAX release slate includes Sonic 4, Shrek 5, Frozen 3, Minecraft 2, The Mummy, Panic Carefully, Legend of Zelda, Man of Tomorrow, The Batman Part 2, Star Wars Starfighter, Avengers Secret Wars, Beyond the Spider-Verse, The Thomas Crown Affair, Godzilla Kong Supernova, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Children of Blood and Bone, Star Wars 50th Anniversary. Wow. Okay. Robert Kirkman reveals that J.K. Simmons was originally planned to voice Cecil in Invincible. We sent him the script, and he was like, I'd rather be Omni-Man. Okay. Dude said, give me that role, son. Star Wars franchise was streamed for 33 billion minutes, 550 million hours in 2025. The movies accounted for the biggest share of the viewing at 44.2%. The live action shows made up 38.9%, while animated projects accounted for 16.8%. Documentaries about the franchise accounted for just 0.2% of all viewing. A New Hope was the most viewed title, followed by The Phantom Menace and Rogue One. Andor was the most viewed live action series with 7.4 billion minutes. Fire. The Duffer Brothers announced they have recovered from the flu and are now ready to answer now ready to answer all questions concerning Stranger Things season 5 on May 13th.
Stop.
Maul Shadowlord used various martial art forms and the Phantom Menace as inspiration for the action sequences. We break down styles based on earthbound forms of martial arts. For Maul, we went back to the original Wushu Kung Fu from the Phantom Menace. Fire. Tom Hiddleston was meant to direct an episode of Daredevil Born Again Season 1 before the creative overhaul happened. Drewski.
That would have been cool.
Yeah. Drewski has been cast in Man of Tomorrow, only in theaters July 9th, 2027. Marvel is reportedly bringing in new showrunners for Daredevil Born Again Season 3 amid low viewership. The Duffer Brothers are in advanced talks to take over as showrunners.
Who's Drewski playing?
The series finale of The Boys will be released in 4DX theaters on May 19th. Matthew Lillard has joined the cast of James Gunn's Man of Tomorrow. Harry Potter Season 2 has been greenlit at HBO. Chamber of Secrets will begin filming this fall. Wow, they're moving quick. A new Planet of the Apes movie is in the works. Matt Shackman, the Fantastic Four, is set to direct. It will not be a continuation of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Well, people didn't like that movie. I liked it a lot.
I fucked with it.
People didn't like it. I fucked with it too, but a lot of people didn't like it.
The Punisher, One Last Kill.
Martian Man.
The Punisher, One Last Kill takes place during the events of Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Didn't matter you telling us this. First camera tests for the Batman Part 2 were shown. I know Mark showed it last week, but I'm going to show it again. Hold on now. Hold on, fuck that shit.
Yo, remember when you said this movie wasn't being made?
Who said that, bro?
You.
Not me.
Oh, stop
Not
it.
me.
What's up, Eunice?
Nah, no way he's here right now. He woke up from his nappy nap?
He did.
Oh, welcome. Welcome,
He's
Eunice.
Bro, respectfully, right?
Hold on now.
I don't want to hear anything about no damn Andy Muschietti after the performance Matt Reeves has been putting up for the last 2 days. Respectfully.
Oh, God. It's just
I'm talking crazy.
Not at all.
Twitter pictures.
Not at
Twitter
all.
pictures. Yeah, it's crazy.
Not at all. Bro, I don't want to hear nothing about no DCU Batman, bro. Matthew Reeves is talking. Matthew Reeves is talking, bro. I don't want to hear nothing.
Nothing. Like, even the Spider-Man posted that drop today. Like, yo, bro, we good for now. Put that to the side. Matt Reeves is talking right now. Stop it.
Yo, when Matt Reeves said more coming tomorrow, that should have been everybody's sign to be like, yo, whatever we had dropping tomorrow, we're not dropping it. Nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to care. Eunice, welcome, brother.
Brian
But why in
Tyree
Hollywood?
Henry?
Young Lucius.
Young Lucius.
Oh.
Where?
That's probably who he's playing,
who we think
right?
he playing?
I mean, are we assuming? I'm assuming it's
I don't know.
Lucius.
I have no idea.
Dick Grayson?
Tim Drake.
Bro, he could be like a Damian Wayne type.
A Damian Wayne type. Yo, let me run through this real quick.
Nah, do you think I'm gonna actually get dressed? I'll be right back. I just want to say my truth. I'll be right back.
Cool. Greg Matella is the front runner to potentially direct a Deathstroke and Bane movie for DC. I can't believe it's still a thing. Known for directing Superbad, Paul, as well as episodes of Peacemaker. All right, cool. Daredevil Born Again Season 3 will include a significant time jump. We're probably jumping ahead a year or so, kind of like the real-life distance between seasons. All right, cool. I'll fuck with that as well. Blade is officially back in development at Marvel Studios and is reportedly being fast-tracked for a 2028 release. Sean Levy, Deadpool Wolverine, Stranger Things, is in talks to direct.
That's not happening. Stop it.
The Devil Wears Prada 2 will have a higher box office than Superman, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, and Captain America. And it had half the budget than all 4 films.
Not surprising. That's kind of different though. Like I like, it's because the first film has such a cult following. Like, of course it was going to do well. Like, did anybody even think that it wasn't going to do well? Like, insanely well. Like, this movie is very, very popular. Like, and of course, yeah, it's gonna fall, and it follows it up like at years later. The hype's gonna be there. People are gonna watch. Come on now.
I feel you. 4 new live-action Fast and Furious TV shows are in the work at Peacock. For the last decade,
This has to be a lie.
We have realized that the fans have wanted more. They wanted us to expand the legacy characters, their stories. Vin Diesel said.
Ooh.
Vin Diesel said that.
What fans are you talking to? Wrap this shit up, man.
A Westworld movie is in the works at Warner Brothers. And there's a mystery filmmaker is eyeing to direct. A lot of people think it's Spielberg because Spielberg said he was directing a Western. And the fact that they're keeping it secret. But with Warner Brothers, isn't Spielberg a Universal guy? All right.
Yeah.
We shall see. Matt Reeves has confirmed Sebastian Stan is playing DCU Batman in the Batman Part 2. The multiverse has some major untapped potential in comic book filmmaking.
Stop with the fake news.
Back to the Fast and Furious stuff. While Vin Diesel said that 4 shows were in the works, an individual with knowledge of the situation confirmed it is in fact only 1. That's so funny. Cinqua Walls has been cast in Man of Tomorrow. His character details are being kept in a quote-unquote lead line safe. Christopher Nolan on casting Travis Scott in The Odyssey. I cast him because I wanted to nod towards the idea that this story has been handed down as oral poetry, which is analogous to rap. Christopher Nolan, you really can do no wrong, but I will say I'm still very excited for The Odyssey, but the marketing hasn't fully, I'm still in there, but it hasn't fully gripped me. It hasn't fully been like, yo, I am excited, but I'm like, the marketing isn't why I'm excited for it, if that makes sense.
It's just because it's Nolan.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I'm very sure it's going to bang regardless, and I will, not have anything else to say about it afterwards. Christopher Nolan instructed Ludwig Göransson not to use an orchestra for the Odyssey score. It's not like the orchestra existed back then. It was a challenge and also an opening to try to make something unique, says Göransson. Bro, we'll be beatboxing. Ahsoka Season 2 has been delayed to early 2027. The first season released in summer 2023. Wrap it up. It's time to Star Wars. It's time to figure it out, bro. There is a Star Wars film in theaters next week or in 2 weeks, and nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a fuck.
That's kind of crazy.
Nobody cares. Let's see what else we got. I think that's pretty much it. Yep. Oh, just the full cast for the Batman 2 that was announced today. And I'm sure there's probably maybe a bit more, right? But so far, Robert Pattinson, Sebastian Stan, Scarlett Johansson, Charles Dance, Andy Serkis, Colin Farrell, Sebastian Kutch, Brian Tyree Henry, Jeffrey Wright, Jamie Lawson, and Gil Perez Abraham, who we've had on this podcast, friend of the show.
Friend of the pod.
Shout out to Officer Martinez. Yeah, Matt Reeves is that guy. Matt Reeves has the sauce when it comes to this comic book genre. And the last thing here on Tea Time is the that new teaser for Spider-Man Brand New Day that I do want to play on here because I thought it was really cool. Yes, as Eunice had mentioned, they dropped it on the worst day possible because my boy Matt Reeves was still he was still dropping shit, bro. But this shit right here, feel me?
This is some of the best action that we've had in any of these movies. And we shot the most stunts on the day in camera.
Shooting that opening action sequence was really exhilarating. It was the first thing that we did.
Putting Spider-Man on the street with cars exploding. It's just so awesome. It's going to allow the audiences to be a part of this experience.
And one of the results of that is we were seeing thousands of people showing up to watch us work. It was a really lovely reminder to all of us how much this movie means to a lot of people in the world.
I'm sorry. I think people have brought up, potentially brought up valid points in terms of like, why they don't like the suit, like, Brim. But that shit looks fucking clean, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm there.
I just don't understand how, like, what more could they have done? That suit is clean. And the fact that, again, the practical effects on this, I'm very excited. So this is going to lead us now, guys, to speaking about the MCU, speaking about what the MCU has released, because last week was the we did have the Daredevil Born Again Season 2 watch party. We did it on the day it dropped on Tuesday night with Sammy J React. Shout out to our boy Sammy. Guys, we're gonna have more guests come on during the summer for all these bigger projects that are coming out, these other shows, perhaps more watch parties for Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, X-Men 97. Definitely have people on for Spider-Man Brand New Day, Supergirl, Lanterns, you know what I mean? So definitely stay tuned. It's going to be a busy summer. It's going to be an exciting summer. I'm very excited. But just to sort of catch everyone up, so we spoke about our feelings on Daredevil Born Again Season 2 there on the watch party. But just to kind of recap, because it will lead into this brief Punisher discussion. But I in terms of Daredevil Born Again Season 2, I think it still suffered a bit from, something that Mark and I were saying throughout the watch parties and throughout the lives that we do every Thursday, was that sometimes they just weren't allowing certain scenes, certain character moments to just breathe a little bit, right? To have the audience itself just be in the moment. Like again, last week was or a couple weeks ago was the courtroom scene, right? It just wrapped up really quick. Luckily for me, at least, the finale, half of it was in the courtroom and him being a lawyer and being a really good lawyer at that. And so I was like, okay, all is forgiven in that aspect. But even little moments like between him and Kristen McDuffie, where she hadn't seen this dude in months. She didn't know if this dude was alive in months. And for that episode, they didn't even really share any line of dialogue with one another. You know what I mean? So little stuff like that sometimes, throws me off with it. But again, I think the finale was really good. I think the finale and what they did with sort of what I think a lot of people were just like, yo, like this whole Fisk, Daredevil stuff, like when is really going to be the cutoff for it? And I think they've sort of answered that, right? They understood that it's like, okay, we can only continue this so much from here on out. You know what I mean? And I feel like they wrapped it up in a really nice way where Matt had no real other choice but to expose himself as Daredevil, and the repercussions of that, him getting locked up. But it helped getting Mayor kicked out of office, right? And now bro is just chilling in Puerto Rico somewhere and having a grand old time for now. So again, I think season 2 did enough. And I don't even mean that in like a harsh way. Like, I enjoyed it. I think it had great moments. I think it had a lot of great moments. I think the fight choreography, I think it looks great. So it had a lot of great moments. I like the Defender teasers that they're giving us. With Luke Cage, we got a Luke Cage cameo. Him and Jess and JJ. And now Mr. Charles is taking Bullseye with him for whatever team or whatever they're going to be doing. I like all that stuff. I really did. Again, I did have my issues with it. I feel like there are certain inconsistencies. I know something we had brought up was like, yo, why did BB have the SD card in her pocket for so long? Kind of get that answer, right? Where it's just like, yo, she just had it because whenever shit popped off, she already had it on deck and she would just use it whenever it was needed. So again, I think overall, very solid season. Felt way more more compact than season 1 did, obviously, because it was just one creative group that was working on it the entire time, as compared to season 1 where it was 2 different teams and it became this kind of Frankenstein. Again, it's still for a Frankenstein. It wasn't bad. It hasn't been bad like at all. You know what I mean? It's just it still feels like something is missing. And this is gonna bring me now. And to rate it, I'll give it a heat. I'll give the season a heat. And again, I love the standoff. Yo, Fisk was fucking people up. That shit was crazy. Mark, that shit was crazy, right? We were watching that shit and we were just like, bro, this dude is off it right now.
He said boo. And then just one shot the dude, bro. I was going through actually the scene and I was like I froze at this one moment where this guy's like legitimately screaming for his life. Like begging for mercy. I have to find it now. Fisk.
Well, as you find that, it's like, it's gonna lead me to speak on this Punisher special, because I see here Matt A has said, after watching the special, there's no reason Frank shouldn't have been in Born Again season 2. By the way, look, I don't necessarily think he needed to be in the season. It makes sense for him to be in it. Like, it's not if they put him in there, it wouldn't have made sense. But and here's where real life stuff can get annoying with this kind of stuff, right? With the whole Sony deal, it's like, oh, like we can't have these certain characters be in the shows, and we can't have these certain characters be in the movies, whatever. And I understand that. And it's annoying that Marvel and Sony can't both come together and be like, yo, let's make, this is what we want for the universe. How can we make this work? My thing now with this special, because Eunice has said it, right? Eunice was like, yo, it's a special. I'm not it's 45 minutes, 45 minutes is short. And I'm not really, I'm not really expecting anything crazy out of the specials. Totally fine. Totally understandable. But this is where I feel like the Netflix stuff that Marvel has taken, this is where I feel like, at least for me, where it's taking a little bit of a hit, is that they're trying to appease to everyone that perhaps hasn't seen the Netflix stuff and are just tuning in now. And so they're kind of rehashing stories that they've already told from the Netflix stuff and bringing it on here, which again isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think the way Daredevil did it was fine, and especially they added a new trauma of Foggy dying, and then Matt having to cope with that, to deal with that, to find mercy. And again, that's what I loved about Born Again season 2 a lot, was just Matt's internal struggle, because that is his internal struggle, like his faith and what he doesn't want to do, and holding on to that and showing mercy to those that perhaps don't deserve it. So I think in Daredevil Born Again it works, and of course Daredevil gets a whole season of that. This is just the Punisher special. Now this is where I'll say what I have to say about it, and this is where I'm on the record now, just to get my hate out. Guys, I'm gonna get my hate out, and then I'm gonna get into my points. This shit was fucking butt. It was butt. It was butt. It was butt. I'm sorry. I did not enjoy it at all. At all. At all. Oh, but the fight scenes, cool. Cool, bro. Cool. I've seen this numerous times. I've seen all these amazing, he's about to escape. He has to escape a building of hitmen that are trying to kill him because he got a hit put out on him. Okay, cool. There are 4 John Wick movies. I've seen this. I've seen this already. I don't care. I don't care. I did not care, bro. I was sitting there on my couch baffled. I could not believe what I was watching, bro. I could not believe that this is what, and again, and this is where maybe this was my fault as well, where, okay, cool. They tell us, they introduce, they put it on the Daredevil Born Again schedule. Yo, don't forget, there's a Punisher special coming out the week after Daredevil Born Again. And remember how he was in season 1 and how he escaped the prison and how he's going to be in Brand New Day. So this special is going to, be something that, and then they announced it. I just put it in the tea time. This takes place during right after the events of Daredevil Born Again. For what? It was nothing. It was a nothing burger. Nothing happened. We get told the story that we already know. His family unfortunately dies. Sad, tragic, traumatic. Bro, I understand. If that, God forbid, that were to ever happen, I will literally be Frank Castle for the rest of my life. I don't mind that he's like this for the rest of his life. It's understandable. He's dealing with so much. He needs help. We know. And that, okay, so I'll take back what I said. That stuff I did appreciate. Because it's like, okay, like, this dude's been through a lot. And obviously, it's violent. This shit is violent as hell. But again, Manucci, one last kill. Doesn't even kill the bitch. Doesn't even kill her. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Why? Why was this necessary? Like, and then someone brought it up. I've seen this on the chat. I've seen this on Twitter where it's just like, yo, like, why? Right. Like, these agents, these fucking anti-vigilante task force agents were posing as him. Like, follow something along those lines. Oh, he's still going after the people that killed his family. Yes, he did that for 2 seasons in his show. Like, and he's already had an arc in Daredevil Born Again as well. Like, and then you just revert back to this. Like, why? Why? Like, I did not fuck with it. I'm sorry, man. I really am. Yo, AD, you in the chat, my boy. AD, I fucking love you, bro, and I apologize. Again, this has nothing to do with MCU hate. This is me specifically talking about the Punisher, because guess what? Wonder Man, oh, man, I love Wonder Man. Again, Born Again, like, I fucked with it. Yo, mad excited for Brand New Day. Mad excited for Friendly Neighborhood. Mad excited for X-Men 97. This is strictly on this Punisher special, bro. Like, it just doesn't add up. I feel like they could have done something way different. And again, I'm not complaining because, it should have tied into Born Again and it should have set up Brand New Day. No, but it's like, bro, y'all, it just was nothing. Like, it was nothing that hasn't already been told. Like, it's just, like, I don't, like, Mark, please, like, talk to me, bro. Like, do you feel the same, or like how are we feeling on this?
Listen, am I gonna call it a nothing burger? Yes. Am I going to say it was trash though? No, only because it's like, I just feel like Frank is so good John Bernthal is so great at this role that I could just watch him forever. Like, it's just like, he's so great in that role. And, like, he's so great. And So, but I understand your gripes also. Like, I share pretty much most of them. Like, where it's like, bro, like you're not gonna kill her. Like, you know, like that's where we're
Called
going. But
one
like,
last
maybe,
kill doesn't kill her.
but maybe, you know, like it's like addressed in Spider-Man Brand New Day or something, like, you know, because he's involved with that, and so you never know. I think that this was the face I was talking about, by the way.
On the for Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah.
Yo, that dude
Terror.
was
He was scared.
Mark, here's the thing, because C Baby said Frank is finally at a point he never was in the Netflix show. He finally begun to move past just doing what he does for revenge. False. That's how the Netflix show ended. That's how. Yo, Eunice.
He's hating Punisher. We call. Am I calling it? Is that correct?
Eunice.
Bro,
because let me read this comment.
Shirtless.
Word, bro said I'll be right back. I'm gonna get ready. Still shirtless. So this and maybe you forgot, maybe you didn't. What happens at the end of the Punisher series, of the Netflix series?
Got me.
Okay. Well, at the end, he has his skull vest, and he's out for revenge. He's out for revenge. But C Baby is here saying Frank is finally at a point he never was in the Netflix show. He finally begun to move past just doing what he does for revenge. No, he got past that. He got past that in the Netflix series. He was out there just being like, yo, if you are a bad person, I'm going to kill you. That's how we ended the Netflix series. And again, this is where I can't really fault, but I will still fault them, is like, because they still want to rehash a little bit of the story of the Netflix stuff, because maybe not everyone that's watching this watched the Netflix stuff. This is why we're sort of setting them up the way we did, the way that the Netflix stuff did. But now, finally, in Daredevil Born Again Season 3, it's a new arc for Daredevil. Now, the Punisher, wherever we see him next, it's a new arc for Punisher. That's fine. But for me personally, as someone who's watched it, as someone who's been a part of it, it doesn't hit the same, because, like, I've seen it already. Like, you've done this already. Right. Talk to us.
I mean, it's not even like by the end of the Punisher show, bro. Like, Punisher, like, even in Daredevil Born Again in the first season, he rehashes that, Like, it's literally the same, like, similar to the same conversation that they had with in season 2 when Daredevil was first introduced, where he was like, you hit people and they get up, I hit them and I make sure they stay down. Like, he said, that was the first conversation. He was like, you got to kill Bullseye. So, like, and then Matt was like, he got life. And then he was like, what about Foggy? He got, like, it's the same thing. It's like very, like, probably a little watered down because we've probably seen it already. But, like, yeah, they're definitely rehashing shit that was in the Netflix show, because obviously people aren't going to watch it. So I get why it doesn't hit the same for you. Makes total sense, especially if it's the same thing for the special. As someone who hasn't watched the special yet, but, like, I'm hearing the same thing from a lot of people that I'm talking to about it. So
it's just like, again, to your guys' point, like, of course, John Bernthal as Frank Castle, as the Punisher. Yes, like, we want more, of course. But again, it's just like, and also the fact that's like, there's a scene in it where this girl, he does help people, right? It's not like he's out here killing innocent people, but he is a serial killer. Like, this dude is out here just dropping bodies, right? And they sort of treat him as this hero type. And I'm like, bro, like, he's not
Punisher.
Yeah, Punisher, right? Because that girl waves at him, like, after he's like on the news, like, oh, mass murderer, Frank Castle on the loose, and no one knows his whereabouts. Mind you, Little Sicily is moving like prime Gotham City. Like, Eunice, when I tell you
it takes place, it's in Little Sicily,
bro. Guess what he's doing? He's still going after the people that killed his family. And what? Only one survives. Manucci.
Okay. Continue. Tell me. Keep going.
Bro,
should he not go after them? I mean, like,
bro, it's over. Like it's done. Like you did it. Like why?
He didn't though. He didn't though.
Oh my god. And she was Bond. And he doesn't even kill her. Why is it called One Last Kill? He doesn't even and the way that she gets away is so funny, bro. Like there's just havoc going on in Little Sicily, and she's like, she doesn't even say anything. She's like, oh, like I guess no one, like she puts a hit out on him, right? And so everyone is just going in his apartment building, like trying to kill him, and he's just making his way through. And then we get that Joel from The Last of Us cut scene where he's falling on top of the shit, and they didn't finish the CGI or whatever. Oh my god, yo,
that shit was bad.
Bottom three Marvel projects in my opinion.
Wow.
Bottom three. I did not like it at all.
There's no way,
I did not like it at all.
Do you mean Marvel like as a whole or like MCU?
Yo, I sat on my couch in disgust, bro. In disgust.
There's no way, Junior. You're OD.
Bottom
three is crazy.
I swear, bro. I swear.
You got Love and Thunder, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Dark World, and then The Punisher? Stop it.
You're
I get it. It's recency bias.
Nah,
that's what it is.
I did not like it. I did not like it.
I'm not saying you liked it.
I did not like it.
Bro, that's crazy.
I did enjoy it. I did not.
That's one of the
I did not enjoy it, bro. I did not enjoy it.
I mean, like, listen, I haven't watched it, so I can't give my opinion on it. But like, I'm gonna be real.
Not bottom three.
I cannot watch something like Love and Thunder or Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania and think like, at least just from the outside looking in, I'm just like, there's no way.
Yo,
it's not true.
Yo, mind you, so Lil Sicily's moving. Yo, he has some in his teeth. Lil Sicily was moving like prime Gotham, bro. This dude took this old homeless man's dog, threw it in front of a bus, which is like, that's wow. Like you are an asshole. That's the last kill. That's the last dude he kills in the special.
The dog?
The dog. Well, the guy killed the dog, and then the Punisher eventually kills the guy at the end of it.
The guy that killed the dog. That's who Punisher killed.
That's the last kill.
I was like, yo, why Punisher kill the dog?
Yo, guys, I'm sorry. Again, AD, brother. Yo, AD, I love
family.
you, bro.
Can't said the dog killed his family.
Yo, I'm talking about my personal rankings, and I'm sorry, Mark, you don't feel that way. I'm sorry, chat don't feel this way. Eunice, you probably won't feel this way.
Bugging.
Who?
Ariel said you're bugging.
Ariel said I'm bugging?
Yeah.
Ariel was like, yo, Love and Thunder, the worst movie ever.
But Ariel definitely didn't fuck with that shit, bro. Ariel, did you fuck with that shit? No way you did. There's no shot that you did, bro. Yo, I was sitting there.
Bottom three.
Bro, bottom three, bro. I didn't enjoy it. I did not enjoy it.
Okay, that's fine.
I believe
it's bottom three. It's in my bottom three. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all.
I believe that. Me and my mom
I don't know what to tell y'all.
Did I enjoy the broccoli?
Yo, tell
my bottom three. I did not enjoy it.
Yo, mute yourself, bro. Mark, what is chat saying? I know they cooking me. My fault, guys.
Kill yourself.
Damn.
My bad. That was OG.
Peacemaker season 2 finale looks pretty good now, huh? Yo, dead ass. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry, Peacemaker season 2. I'm so
crazy,
sorry.
Junior.
I'm so sorry.
Bugging,
I'm so sorry, bro. Yo.
Anyway. Mark is too hopeful, not gonna lie. Mattis said, shut the fuck up, bro, to Chewy. Larry said, exactly. C-Baby said, I definitely think this special is gonna be used to push towards a new Punisher movie or show. Matta, I think Frank chose to stay being the Punisher. Matta said, we wanted Frank to be able to walk from one set to another. Aye, bro. Hey, dude, anybody ever thought he was an actual hero of the Punisher show? For me, he was just a brutal anti-hero. In the second half of the special, he found new purpose where he's a man of the people. So like to that, I'll say like, yeah, like I never expected him to be a hero. I don't think anyone, I mean, at least for me, he's not a hero. He's an anti-hero, like dancing on that edge because he's a literal serial killer. Like I'm not gonna I don't expect there to be that many different plot lines and things revolving around his character. I just think, you know, maybe it could have just. It just felt like this was like. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I feel like Junior is way too negative. Like, to call this shit bottom 3 Marvel projects is fucking insane to me. But I do think it's like, you know, we didn't really learn anything.
All right, let me say this. Let me say this.
Or not just about his character, about like how it connect. Like, is it gonna? I guess it doesn't really connect that much to anything at this moment, right? That's what we're saying.
This is going to be one of the most forgettable comic book projects ever. No,
in a year,
not even
Secret
in a year.
Invasion right now,
bro.
Junior.
Next month, no one's going to care about this because it's so irrelevant.
I believe you. I'm telling you, compare Secret Invasion to this.
It's tough. Okay. Here's what I'll say. This is why it's hard.
No way.
No, listen.
There's no way.
Listen. Well, Secret Invasion has 6 episodes. This was a 40-minute special, bro. All right. So here's my point in all this. Here's my point in all this. Right? This dude is bugging.
No. Compare the finale, bro. Come on.
The finale.
Stop it.
I'm Amelia Clark.
Bro.
I'm Amelia Clark.
They're both genuinely garbage. They're both genuinely garbage. But here's my thing, bro. Why have a Marvel Studio special presentation on the Punisher for 40 minutes just to give us that? Like, if you look me in my eye and you're like, I want you for a Marvel Studios presentation. You got 40 minutes. I'm finna put on a show. I'm finna give y'all a good time. This was not a good time.
I just think that's just like insane. But anyway, let's see. Pluto's dead. Matt is dead. Side Visions. I think John being a writer on this or involved with the story kind of screwed it up. He needed to take a nap before he started writing.
Cooked him.
Larry, did Eunice watch it? No, he did not. See, baby, I mean the special. Frank is gonna kill himself, so he clearly felt like he didn't have a purpose anymore, and the ending showed he can be a hero, or maybe just better, or he can have a purpose, not be a hero, but he can have a purpose. Matta, I wish he could. Eunice. I wish he could keep going. I don't know what that means. Pluto, it's crazy how Prime Gotham means anarchy.
That shit was moving crazy, bro.
C Baby said that's why Frank was gonna off himself. He thought he finally got everyone involved in his family's deaths. Larry bugging. C Baby, yeah man, you're bugging. Quentin said that's crazy. Pluto said, God damn, LOL. Matt said, I don't disagree with you, Junior. I actually didn't enjoy that shit. I'm not as heated because it was 44 minutes. AD at the end, before he killed the guy, he asked the black guy for permission, pretty much to kill the bad guy. He's a serial killer, but now he's trying his best to find hope in himself. Chewie, Born Again was worse, bro. Nah, no way. See, baby, come on, bro. It was not that bad. Matt, it would have been longer. Maybe if it, maybe I would be more heated, but at least I don't feel like I wasted my time. Just a little bit of my time. Larry said, where did that go? Fuck. Junior. C baby said this was type mid, but there are so many worse MCU projects. See, baby, the one last kill is the title is meant to be Frank, not Manucci. Matt.
This was me, bro. The entire time. I don't remember the last time I watched something and I was like this, bro. Oh my god! Like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I really am. I didn't want it to be this way. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I get it. That's actually like the Homelander meme, like right there. That's actually how I've been watching The Boys lately. Was that a good transition, or did y'all talk about that? Hold on.
We haven't talked about it. You caught up?
Yeah.
You actually
Yeah.
Yo, before that though, what do you, so Mark, what are you rating? What are you rating this Punisher special?
The blood. I don't know. That's my guess.
Ariel said, "Send this dude to Arkham next to my cell."
He still didn't say if he fucked with it or not.
No, but
I genuinely don't think Ariel fucked with this, bro. There's no way Ariel fucked with this.
I don't think so either.
I fuck with you.
Ben Stansel 1197. What's y'all's letterbox names? It wasn't bottom 3 MCU. It was 45 minutes of Punisher murdering folks. Yeah, it's just like that's what I took it as. Like, bro, like it was just like a fun little thing they did. Like it wasn't trying to do nothing crazy, but I do think it was slightly overhyped. Probably part of that is us as the fans, but also them as the studio. They probably should have tempered expectations when they saw all the theories, but I get they wanted the viewership.
I mean, what theories? Like, what expectations were set?
I think a lot of people were thinking, because a lot of people were saying, "Yo, this is connects to Brand New Day." That, like, not that we're gonna see Spider-Man, but like, it's gonna whatever he does here is gonna set off a certain chain of events that leads into Brand New Day, and shit like that. Like, so, like, I think maybe when those shits started coming about, like, maybe as a studio, like, just to. It's hard, like a studio's never going to do that.
I don't see what they did that could have done that other than the release date in of itself. Because like the trailers showed nothing of that. The marketing showed nothing of that.
Right.
It's also it's a special presentation. I think what we got to take away from these special presentations is that they're not going to connect or further a story to anything prior or after. Yeah. They're meant to be like very standalone things.
I'm sorry, go ahead. Continue, sorry.
I just think like that was how I knew. I was like, if we're not getting anything Spider-Man related in Daredevil, we're not going to fucking get it in a special presentation.
But here's my thing, right? Because, and again, I know people get confused with this and they're like, oh, you're just hoping for this cameo and you're hoping for that cameo. No, not at all, bro. Like I said, especially because of the whole, because again, people are going to be calling Spider-Man a fraud. Like he on fraud watch. Lil Sicily.
Going in, bro. It's crazy. Where he at?
Like you got the whole mayor out here doing crazy shit of your city, and you about to get handed the keys to the city for what? You didn't do nothing, you bum.
Listen. This is also a thing where we just gotta like. That's the part where that's the price we gotta pay if we want Spider-Man in the MCU. We're not gonna get him in these small things.
Yeah. No, again, my expectations is not, if Spider-Man don't show up, this is crazy. My thing is this, right? Exactly to what you guys said. Why? So Daredevil's promoting this special, right? And again, I love the idea of, Frank sees what these anti-vigilante task force motherfuckers are doing to his reputation, right? So imagine you make the special about that, about his redemption of like, yo, these motherfuckers got it twisted. Like I don't support any of this. Like the news, everybody got my shit twisted. Like this is not what I'm about, right? And he goes out, whatever. Again, I'm not a writer, so I'm not out here saying like, yo, I could have wrote a better thing, whatever.
Really? Because it sounds like it, Junior. It sounds like you saying that right now.
Yo,
that's what I'm getting.
Yo,
it sounds like
give me a few months then. Give me a few months then. And yo, John Bernthal, bro, I take
dick
naps.
And balls. That's what you writing.
Naps. This shit was dick and balls, son. This shit was dick and balls. This shit was dick and balls, bro. This shit was ass.
I'll say this, like to Eunice's point, like. It's a special presentation. I'm not expecting anything. I went in not expecting a lot, so I was just like, yeah, it's probably just gonna be him killing people for 40 minutes, and that's exactly what it was. Like, it's just like, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like, it would have been cool to see
for what?
What?
For what again? What? Yo, my guy looking fly. I can't front.
The fit is fire. Anyway,
it's pointless.
I get what you're saying, but bro, like it's like, but I don't agree with your reason. One of your reasons being like, yo, like he's still going after his family's killers. It's like, bro, yes, Like, yes, he is.
That wasn't
Like,
my okay.
I
My
would
reasoning,
never-
my
I would
my reasoning
never-
isn't that he's still going after that. Like, okay, like whatever. It's just like, why did that? To me, me personally, they shouldn't have made that the story of this special. And again, you make that the story of the special, and you don't kill her, and you don't get the job done. So what's the point? This shit is butt. This shit is butt. It's butt.
Okay. That is my biggest critique about the special, is that he doesn't actually.
Yeah, Junior. You guys don't even see what Junior do. Oh, you do, bro. Listen, man. Me personally, I have to dip now, but like genuinely, I will watch it, and I feel like I'm gonna have very similar thoughts to Junior, but I don't think it's gonna be that extreme.
You'll be with me. You'll be in my camp.
It'll probably be like that. But like, listen, go outside, touch grass. Nothing's that deep. Love y'all.
Ooh, speaking of the deep, thoughts on the boys so far?
Damn.
Dude, the boys. Shit don't even feel like. I don't know, man. One episode left, and I'm seeing people like a couple sniffing each other's ass for like 49 seconds. I'm done. Fucking corny, ridiculous.
Yeah. You know what? I was gonna take it light on the boys, but nah.
Bro, that sequence, like, I was just like, dude, it's the penultimate finale. Like, what are we doing?
You don't have to say penultimate finale, just penultimate episode. But yeah.
Whatever, the penultimate episode, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm just saying, like, we got 2 episodes left, and that's what you're giving. Like, that's what you're using your time on.
It's wild.
Regardless, it's fine. Smoking on that Frenchie pack. Love y'all. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, bro.
All right, peace.
BX Kid. This shit is butt. Junior yells as the guards drag him back to his cell. Yo, lock me up. Yo, AD, bro. Just to finish off on.
Forget the family killers. What about the first 20 minutes where he's literally going crazy and seeing his friends as ghosts? Does that not count as great character study? That's what AD said. AD's pressing your stupid ass. This special is a perfect prequel to Spider-Man because Frank's mindset has changed. Spider-Man would have arrested Frank if his mindset was like the Punisher series on Netflix. Mental health, depression, PTSD is literally what Frank is all about, and just to say that's trash is insane. If that's the case, then Thunderbolts is trash too.
Again. I think people are. All right, let me. I said we're gonna have a genuine conversation on it, right? Let me clarify here.
Tripping, I'm pissed.
Guys,
I'm not as down as he is. That's crazy.
Yo, guys, we're having fun. We're chilling. We're having fun.
I'm ranking it as
We're having fun. I'm having a great time with y'all. I hope y'all agree. And yes, certain things I love to be, I love to express, I love to exaggerate. But NAD, to your point about like, trauma, all that, yes, bro. Like it's not to say that it doesn't have meaning. It's not to say that I watch that and I'm just like, yo, this shit is ass. Like him having trauma and his family dying. Like, no, like of course, like that I could resonate with that. Of course I could resonate with him trying to commit suicide. Like the after everything he's been through, of course, dude. I'm just saying, in the overall scheme of the special, it really just didn't move the needle because the special itself didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. Like, in my opinion, like again, with the villain, with Manucci, with him just having to kill a bunch of people in Little Sicily, and then okay, now we'll see what's next. It just didn't do anything for me. I'm sorry. I apologize. I really do. I am so sorry, everyone. I'm sorry I feel this way. I'm sorry that I didn't enjoy it.
Said, it's heat now because you hated so much.
Who said that?
Ariel.
Nah.
He said it's sublime. I said it's sublime.
Nah,
bro. I think that's just
I'm giving
crazy,
it a
bro.
feh. I'm giving it a feh.
That's fucking
I'm
insane.
giving it a fat.
Dude.
I did not like it.
That's,
I did not like it.
Ariel said he loved it.
Bro's just trying to rage bait, bro. Bro is just trying to rage bait. But we can talk about it. Yo, maybe
editing during those parts.
What happened?
Damn, Madison or Ariel said had some great character moments we haven't seen visually from him. Great editing during those parts as well. Could have done more with the Nuji stuff. Yeah, I think that's my biggest gripe. Is honestly the Monuji stuff. Like that part should have been a little bit more fleshed out. But again, it's 40 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how much can they actually do? I think just to wrap it up for this, like, at least in terms of my own thoughts, it was a fun arc for his like the mob thing. But it's just like, yo, it's like, why are we not, like, they could have just perfectly wrapped up this storyline with this special of just, he finally does it, it's finally over, it's done, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I think that, like, obviously we're probably going to see it again at some point, whether it's in Spider-Man or in something else, but yeah, I think it could have been a really that's really my only gripe with it. It's just the fact that she made it out somehow. Somehow she survived. Yes, the mob boss was trash. I'm with you, Junior. 80 said, okay, there we go. Common ground. And yeah, I think that's really the biggest flaw for me. It's just that.
Bro, I just think if there's anything that we learned this week from Matthew Himothy Reeves is that,
oh my God,
is that we can't be expecting that and whatever The Boys is putting out right now either. Bro, we are at the final episode of the entire series. We are at the final episode of the entire series. And they've been bullshitting. They've been bullshitting, bro. They have been bullshitting. Oh my God. I literally throughout my entire day, I was like, I want to go on this live, and I want to be able to properly articulate my thoughts, and I feel like I haven't done a good job. I've just been a hater. I've just been a straight up hater, and I'm sorry. And I am sorry.
This episode broke my heart.
And I'm going to, maybe for next week, I'm actually going to write down some more thoughts on the Punisher, especially with the Boys finale. Write some more thoughts on the Boys, because I feel like we're gonna come out of tonight, and all of you are gonna be like, this dude is just a hater. He was just hating, and he brought up no facts. He brought up no facts, and he just didn't like it, and he's a hater. And I'm sorry again. I really do apologize. That's not how I wanted to come across tonight, but it was the way it was the way the cookie crumbled, as they say. And I got emotional and I started hating. So I'm going to try and do a better job here with the Boys before we get, and if people want to start joining in on the call-ins as well, we will open that for our members so we could cap off the night. But
join the waiting room.
Just on the Boys real quick. I think I don't hate this season. I really don't. I just think it's been so inconsistent. It's just been weirdly paced.
I think a perfect summation of like what I think you're about to say, Danny said it. It feels like The Boys season 5 instead of the final season of The Boys. It doesn't feel sharp. It doesn't feel buttoned up like how some of the early seasons were, and you were, especially hoping that they were just gonna, like, to Eunice's point also right before he left. The fact that we have like a butt sniffing scene, I get that it's The Boys and they do these crazy things, but we're talking about like it's like they don't, not taking yourself seriously works. And then, but once you get to the final season, it's time to like at least step it up a notch. Like you have to like take some of that stuff out. Like this, like the butt sniffing shit. Like, bro, like we don't need that right now.
Yeah.
Man. Like
it's what Versus C just said as well. The episodes work for me individually, but doesn't feel built up properly toward the finale. I completely agree. Because again, there isn't an episode here where I'm just like, oh, I just didn't like that episode. But I'm just like, yo, there
We're
was
looking at it from the grand scheme of things,
right?
You know, like, oh, it's the final season,
and there's at least
feel like the final season.
There's at least 2 to 3 episodes in between where the boys did nothing. They just like they were in their fucking hideout and just talking and same conversations that they've had for 4 seasons prior. I'm like, bro, it's always the same. It's always, oh, Butcher, you're too extreme and you can't do that. And we're just like, oi, we're gonna fucking do. And then you got fucking, Annie like struggling with her powers still, bro.
I know what you're about to say.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Marie Monroe can't control her powers. We saw it at the end of Gen V season 2, and it's been a year.
So can I say real quick, like I think essentially what happened there is that the boys writers needed to nerf her because one, you can't have Homelander get killed by Marie. It would have to be like, it needs to be one of the boys. Like people would have a fucking heart attack if she was the one who killed him. If she just steps in like, hey guys, boom, and it just kills him. It would be like, bro, what? Like, like these guys didn't even do it themselves, like whatever. So like they just had to nerf her. It sucks. And I feel like, man, you guys really didn't plan this out, or maybe they did. And when it got canceled, they decided to change it. It didn't seem well thought out. Like literally her first line is like, oh, like reports of my greatness have been greatly exaggerated or whatever. It's like, so like, that's like them telling us like, hey, don't expect her to do a lot here. Like, I'm not defending it. I'm just saying that's why they did it, Like, and it sucks because like I really liked her character. I thought her powers were fucking sick. I would have loved to seen her fucking kick some ass. Maybe like she doesn't have to kill Homelander in my eyes, but like it'd been cool like see her just like fucking shit up. That would have been sick. Yo, Kingsbury, $5 dono says Starlight getting her ass beat by damn near everybody, yet she's telling Marie, you're not that guy, pal.
Bro, it's ridiculous. TC Junior hate level over 9,000 is pot. You know what it is, bro? Because it's just such a shame. It's such a shame to me where it's just like, because again, I think season 4 gets a lot of hate, and I personally really enjoyed season 4. I thought it was still very good, and then again, I think it just goes to like, to me, because they made Butcher killing Newman and the way that he killed Newman. So I thought that was going to be kind of the turning point of like, yo, all right, he's fully Butcher. There's no longer Billy. There's no longer Billy. It's fully Butcher. Like, this is the Anakin turn. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, that's Vader. Like, there's no more redemption for him. And now I agree with what Ariel was saying, where earlier in the season, he, when Butcher was, petting his dog and, got love for his dog, whatever. I'm like, oh, I like to see that there's still a human side of Butcher to all this. I agree with Ariel now, where it's just like, no, actually, because of the events of season 4, that actually shouldn't have been the case. Like, he should have, again, just don't have the dog at all. Like, just have Butcher be stone cold, and the boys have to, they have the writing itself brings us to a point where they have to work together. You know what I mean? And they need to work together because, yes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend kind of stuff. But I thought that's the route that they were going to go, where Butcher ultimately is an enemy of the boys themselves because, and again, guys, I haven't read the comics. I don't know what goes on in the comics. I don't care for what goes on in the
changed
comics.
a lot.
I only care about what I'm seeing on my screen. And everything that they set up in season 4 to what's happening now in season 5. And the weird thing is season 5 started off so good. Like the first 2 episodes were so good. They were so good. And then it just kind of like, it feels like they were kind of just, and again, it's not to say that the plot isn't advancing. It's not to say that things haven't happened. Of course things have happened, right? This episode, like Frenchie dies. Like Frenchie, you know, I don't know if Homelander ultimately, obviously it was the radiation, but it looks like Homelander also lasered his dick. Because I did like what Frenchie said to him. It's like, yo, you've probably never danced a day in your life. I was like, oh, he kind of cooked him there. But then he was kind of like, you know, showing him his his dick and balls, and from the blood that was spilling, I think he might have lasered his dick and balls. But again, I just don't feel like the season as a whole has just been consistent in what they're doing. Like, again, individually as episodes, they haven't been bad, but it just feels like getting to the collective grand scheme of things, it just hasn't worked. It just hasn't worked for me. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't know. I don't know. Again, maybe
I'm not going to say the episode was terrible. I
No,
think
not
again,
at all.
This is probably like Sublime almost at heat. I think we're being, you know, it's the finale season. I think we always judge it with a little more of a like we're a little harsher in the grading because it's a finale season. So I'm gonna go Sublime for this episode, even though I did like it, but there were just some things, you know, where it's like, ugh, it really, like, I get it, you guys don't take yourself seriously, but it's okay to switch that from time to time, like for a whole episode, to not have that much bullshit going on.
Like certain things, right? For example, I brought up that episode where they literally have Homelander right where they want him. He's trapped in a cell that's literally dampening his powers, literally killing him. Like, why include that? Why include that in the writing? Like, to me, it's like, if there was something like that, I'll be like, yo, what's the reasoning for the boys leaving this situation right now? What's the reasoning for them leaving? You know what I mean? Like, they have him right where they want him. And then Butcher just comes up, oh, you didn't look so good, eh? And then just leave. It's like, isn't your whole objective to kill this motherfucker? And now you have him in a position where, oh, I'm gonna wait here until your powers are fucking depleted, and then I'm gonna fucking kill you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's just little things like that where I'm just like, why? We put Soldier Boy back. Bro, this dude has been slumped again. It's like the 3rd, 4th time that they slumped this dude. It's like, again, like, we do it again, like, and from a headlock. I get it's from Homelander and he's strong, whatever, but it's just like, oh, bro, like, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know. Look, let me be real with y'all. Because again, I do sound like a hater, and I do sound like someone who's probably a little crazy, like who probably just, you know, it's like, yo, this dude doesn't know what he's talking about. I get it. I understand how I sound, guys. I do. But I'm just saying, you can't tell me you'll watch season 1 of this show. Take any show that's had a real dip in quality in between its first season and its last season. Again, I will use Stranger Things as a perfect example. But take Stranger Things, for example. It's like, bro, you can't tell me that it's the same. You can't tell me you felt the same way watching this. Like, in my opinion, like, I just don't feel the same. I'm just like, yo, like, it's just not hitting the same. Like, and I can't pinpoint for you, like, yo, this is X, Y, and Z. This is exactly what's missing from this. But something's just off. It's just not the same as it was in its previous seasons and whatever they were doing there to get us here. It just doesn't feel that way. You know what I mean? And I don't know. It just sucks. It sucks because I've thoroughly enjoyed The Boys up to this point. Again, I don't hate the season. Like I really don't.
What do you rank the episode?
The episode itself, I'm actually giving a heat. I actually enjoyed the episode.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not sitting here and rolling my eyes. But that brings me to the, real quick, just back on the Punisher. I was literally rolling my eyes. I would like that. That's why I'm like, yeah. That's how I could tell. Where I'm just like, yo, I'm thoroughly not enjoying this. I thoroughly don't care. Like, I was on my phone. I couldn't wait for it to end. I couldn't wait for it to end.
He didn't watch it, yo. He didn't watch it.
I couldn't wait for it to end.
All right, I'm gonna get Danny, Rue, and Larry in here.
Yo, Larry's gonna cook me tonight,
Larry's
bro.
Larry
finna cook
that was actually,
me tonight.
That might be one of your top 3 worst takes I've ever heard in my life.
Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
That actually I don't know, man.
Like, I'm gonna stick by it. I'm gonna stick by it.
That's insane.
I think as a project, it doesn't hold up well at all.
Danny Rue with the stash. She cut the hair. It's been a minute, my boy. You're muted.
What's up, boys?
Yo,
what is up,
bro?
You're looking good, bro.
Appreciate it.
Welcome back. It's Collins. Guys, we'll still talk some Punisher. We'll still talk some boys, but it's Collins season.
Yo, Danny, come on, bro. You don't think this is top 3 worst?
He hasn't watched the Punisher, right? You said you didn't watch the Punisher yet.
No, I didn't watch it. I still haven't seen any of Daredevil.
Do you think there's a reality where it's a bottom 3 Marvel project?
Probably like bottom 15.
Sure.
But
bottom 3?
Bottom 3, absolutely not.
Fuck no.
Like,
no, dude. That's fucking crazy.
You know, there's
go ahead, Danny.
There's Love and Thunders.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. So real quick, Danny, because I think Ant-Man and the Wasp, right?
I actually will defend Ant-Man and the Wasp. I'm not gonna lie.
Hold that. Talk to us.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Do that.
Ant-Man and the Wasp was not that bad. It really wasn't. Like, as a sequel to Ant-Man, I even think, to be fair, the Ant-Man movies are kind of okay. Even the first one is still okay.
That shit got a trilogy before Henry Cavill's Man of Steel.
Go ahead.
It's fine, but it's not like bottom of the barrel, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
There's also the Marvels. I'm not really a fan of the Marvels.
Okay.
I enjoyed the Marvels more than I enjoyed the Punisher special. I enjoyed Quantumania more than I enjoyed the Punisher special. Jonathan Majors in that movie is incredible. Steals the show. Enjoyed it more than this Punisher special.
John Bernthal is amazing as Punisher, so
that's fine, but it also had it had no substance to it. It had no substance whatsoever to it.
What did Quantumania lead up to? what did that connect to?
Junior, your big guy in this movie got beaten by ants.
Bro,
was supposed to be the threat of this saga before, but he got beaten by ants. Come on.
I'm sorry, man. I again, to everyone here in the chat, especially to my guy AD, bro.
Secret Invasion.
AD, I hope you can forgive me, bro. I hope you can forgive me, man. I really do. I'm so sorry. It's just how I feel. It's just how I feel. It's just how I feel. Like, all right, let me hit you with Danny. Let me hit you with this then. What is the last thing you can recall watching that you were just sitting there like, I just wasted my time?
When I took my sister to go see the Minecraft movie.
Fairly recent.
Yeah.
That's how I felt, bro. Like, I just felt like I wasted my time. I'm like, yo, it's 9:30. And I sat there till pretty much 10:15, 10:30, whatever. And I'm like, wow, like, I'm never getting those 45 minutes back.
Bro,
like,
you're tweaking.
It's how I feel.
Bro. Secret Invasion. How about that? You like Secret Invasion more,
bro? Oh, but okay, here's the context to things, bro. Again, because Secret Invasion up until the finale at least has something going, and then they completely fumbled it. This is a 40-minute special. This is a 40. Yo, Matt A, me and you, bro. Matt A, brother. Me and you, man, right here. We're locked in.
Yeah.
Like I didn't.
One wrong man can always find a friend. But go ahead, keep going.
Ooh, dubbing your shit,
Bars.
stupid. I'm not dapping you up after that lame shit you just said. Fuck out of here.
I'm
dapping you. Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, appreciate you, Danny.
Yo, but
That's my guy.
Danny, wait. So Danny Rue, hold on. Talk to us real quick. You say you're not even caught up to Daredevil yet? Ooh, excuse me.
I haven't seen any of Daredevil.
Wow. Wait,
Oh,
not even
wow.
season 1?
No, I've seen season 1. It's just season 1 was just kind of just meh to me, in my opinion.
Okay.
So that I ended up telling myself I'm just gonna wait for all of it to drop for season 2. I just gotta find a perfect time to just binge it.
Yo, when you see this dude, just know shit's about to go down, bro.
Yo,
when you see that, be like, yo, that's gonna be actually probably your face in real life. Like you're gonna be, oh my god.
I hope you enjoy it, man. You caught up. You had watched Darth Maul.
Also on that, no, I haven't.
Damn. Yo, what have you seen, bro?
Unfortunately, The Boys.
Keeping up. Talk to us. What's going on with The Boys this season, bro? What's wrong?
Yeah,
What's been wrong? What's been going on?
What if season 1 and 2? Keep it a buck. Go ahead.
Where do we even start? This is what Clara would have wanted. Like, I'm done with that. Like, can we stop? Like, this Soldier Boy, I hate that it's not the same as Soldier Boy in season 3. They're just completely different characters. And this whole thing where it's like, now let's feel some sympathy and all that, it's like, why? And like these last couple of episodes too, where it was just nothing but filler, especially that one where it was like all the boys fighting each other. That one was just an air episode. Like literally, like it's just there. And like the whole episode with like the different little mini character episodes, I guess. That one I felt like I was like, okay, I guess. All of it was just there until the very end with Firecracker. And this whole stuff is just like, bro, like it should have all been built up earlier, way earlier.
Yeah.
But like, well, from what I've been hearing, is just all of this is to set up the subplots for this spin-off show with Soldier Boy.
That's what it feels like, bro. And to your point, with the again, because I like the Firecracker stuff, right? And her episode, and then obviously her ultimate death. Again, I don't mind. I think Sage's. I love the character. I love the actress. I think she does a great job. And every time she lobotomizes herself, I have to look away because that shit is just like, I'm like, oh, that shit fucking probably hurt. I love her watching Love Island. I thought that shit was funny. But her motive in all of that was just like, oh, so you just want to live.
It's like every smart person ever. It's like you just want to chill,
right?
Like,
and I'm glad she actually is helping them though. I'm glad like Frenchie got through to her, obviously before his ultimate death or whatever.
Love,
right? Love. And speaking about love, again, I think there's been great character moments. I think there's been great dialogue between MM and him explaining the origins of where Mother's Milk comes from. I think that conversation with Annie was great because there are two people throughout the entire series, always hopeful. And there are two people this season that lose that hope and they have to try and find it again. And I feel like they have. And I really like that. I just feel like they could have focused more on that throughout the season. You know what I mean? Like, don't just give it to us in a dialogue in the penultimate episode and then it's like, okay, great, we're groovy. You know what I mean? Like, I just felt like they could have done more with that.
Yeah.
Oh man, this finale better. It won't. I don't think it's gonna land. I I really don't think. And if it does, I'll I'll happily um be wrong about it. Like I'll fully admit, you know.
Yeah.
But there's just a couple of plot points they just haven't wrapped up. It's like, you know,
Bro, we haven't seen Ryan since he got fucked up. Like it's like
Got his ass beat.
got beat up and dipped for the show.
He said, "I bet."
like
I'm out.
Stan Edgar became a moot point. Like Newman's daughter became a moot point. And like again, yo, mind you, Chase Crawford, mind you, everybody in this show acts their ass off, bro. Everyone does an impeccable job. Anthony Starr as Homelander, again, blasphemous. Blasphemous that not even one Emmy nomination for his performance in this show. Blasphemous. And I'm just like, everyone does their job. It's just, again, why are we so caught up in the deep and the ocean not fucking with him anymore? I don't care. I don't care. He should have been Dunzo. He should have been Dunzo.
Samuel Jackson.
That was
It's
fire.
Samuel
That was a nice
Jackson.
cameo. Great.
Come on, we
I thought it
have
was
to put a
funny. I thought it was
cameo,
funny that he
man.
didn't, help them and he kind of hid and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing? Help! You're the deep. You're the king of of the seven kingdoms." But
Seven Seas.
right, seven seas.
The Seven Kingdoms.
But it's like
Game of Thrones.
what? Like again, like okay.
He's getting PTSD.
Yeah, we're
Like, okay, bro. Like, I get it. And again, it's not Chase Crawford's fault. Like, he's incredible. He's incredible. And it's just like,
He's
yo,
doing his
when
job.
right when he killed Noir, it's like, okay, it's sad, it's crazy, but it's just like, all right, like, there's no real repercussions to it. One thing I do like, the Homelander stuff, and him just kind of being like, all right, you know what? There's no more seven. You know what? Fuck nut milk. Oh. Fuck nut milk and get rid of that and kills the president. I like all that stuff. I like that Ashley Bashley, dynamics. Like, you're never gonna hear from me again. She's like, yo, I fought to be like president. But again, I feel like this season they focused way more on the seven than they actually did on the boys. And it's like, why? Like, again, there was moments in this season where the boys are literally just chilling in their safe house, talking and fighting and arguing about the same stuff that they have been. And it's like, and then the seven just do, the seven have their plot line. So I don't know. I think it's just been really weirdly paced. Really weirdly paced.
But let's give Terror his own little spotlight and fucking the Homelander plushie. I think we should spend more time on that than developing, plot points.
Yeah,
and that's what I was saying. It's like the final season. It's like you can forget about the funk, like all the like trying to make us laugh constantly, like a little bit. You're kind of running out of time to do this. You got to make it every like scene count in a finale season. And
The
I feel like
dialogue
that's
is
what they're-
horrible, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of that
dialogue is so
it's
like,
there are
like-
still great moments, but sometimes the dialogue is like just like dick, balls, fuck, shit, and like let's see
get
how many
middle schooler fight.
buzzwords we can fit into a fucking scene.
Yeah.
Like I totally understand. It's like literally like the video you showed at the beginning of the pod, Junior. It's like that.
Yo, and I you know what I really think has put me in this position, in this hateful mindset. Not even hateful mindset, just look what because Invincible was coming out at the same time as all this other stuff.
Yeah, how peak that shit was.
Come on, bro. Come on. Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I know what is peak. We know what is peak. I'm not just saying me. I'm saying all of us. We've seen it with our own eyes. And then we want to watch something like this or watch something like the Punisher special and be like, no, like this shit hit. Hell fucking no. Fuck that. Fuck that, bro.
Yo,
We can't.
you're giving Larry a lot of time to craft his one last kill defense right now. He's right now looking like fucking Oppenheimer, like
Danny Rue,
writing
bro.
on a chalkboard.
Danny Rue, bro. What would you like to you know? It's been a while, so what would you like to leave us off with? And again, we got some things coming. 2 to 3 weeks. We got some announcements to make, but we would love to hear what you'd like to leave us off with on this fine Thursday night.
Well, met Darth Maul last month.
Oh,
what
right.
a
I saw those
flex,
pictures.
bro.
Met him. But I did say on the Discord when I met him that it was a little disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. It was a moment where it's kind of like, oh,
never meet your hero.
You say like 2 sentences and then kind of like move on to the next person. There wasn't like
he was an autopilot type of thing.
Yeah, there wasn't like a one-on-one interaction type of thing. And since I get, nervous easily,
flustered, yeah.
Especially meeting someone that for me I've been wanting to meet for the longest, of my favorite character in Star Wars. Like I met him, and so I wanted to say when I meet these like people, I'd always want to ask them, or at least try to ask them, if they could sign like as big as they can, especially on my personal like item. And so I'd always ask that, and he signed like not
It's
too
just, like,
small,
too
but
font.
like yeah, and I'm just like okay.
No,
Before
no,
I could even get the words out, he was already writing it, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm sure you're not either. But I mean, like, I'm not gonna like write him off and say like in terms of like, oh, he's a dick, But like, I think he's probably just on autopilot type of thing. I can imagine that being a thing, especially in their line of work where they're constantly doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, it does suck though. I'm sure to still have that moment. So I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, and
you should have mumbled under your breath. Yeah, that's why your show wasn't that good, bitch, and walked away.
Oh.
But it wasn't Sam Witwer, was it?
It was.
Oh, that hurts me. I thought it was the actor who played him in the live action.
Oh no. Very ironic how I met him a couple years ago, and I had more of an interaction with him than I did with Sam Witwer.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna pretend like it's flipped, and that's my headcanon for you, Danny Rue.
Yeah, but I did meet also Roger Craig Smith, who voiced Batman in Arkham Origins, and he signed the entire game case with a quote and everything, and I was like, oh man, I love it.
That's always dope,
But-
dude. When we had met Kevin Conroy, bro,
dude,
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
What, yo,
legend.
He
what a guy, man.
Signed
So
and
cool.
like did his fucking Batman voice, like did it all, dude.
He was like
what a-
hyped low key when we asked him to do it.
We're like,
he was
do you
hyped.
mind?
He was like, yeah.
He was like,
finally, someone had the balls. Someone had the
Right.
balls to ask me to do it.
Yo, we got it. We have that shit signed, bro. We gotta get that shit framed in the studio. Like, oh, what a goat, bro. I'm about to put that shit to go to sleep, bro. Batman the animated series, just have it on in the background. Yeah.
Also,
Crusader season 2.
recommendation for a movie
Obsession
called well, it's on my list. But it came out actually a couple weeks ago, and when May was starting up, Hokum.
With Adam Scott, right? Heard it's really good. Heard it's really good.
That was really good. So to those who haven't seen it, please check it out. I went in blind. Like no trailer, no
Matt
nothing.
Murdock
I didn't
with
hear
it.
about it.
Matt Murdock with it.
I went in Matt Murdock.
We gonna start saying that.
I went in Matt Murdock.
I went in Matt Murdock, bro.
No.
Well, thank you for that, bro. That's on you. That's on you, Danny Rue.
That's on you. That's your lore now.
Yo, we love you, bro.
God.
We appreciate you calling in. We missed you. We missed the call-ins. Yeah, man. We hope you have a great weekend, a great week ahead, and we will see you sometime soon.
Much love to you guys.
Peace out, Danny.
Much love to you, bro.
Peace out.
I'm fully expecting Larry to
I'm so
turn his
nervous.
camera on in a full
I'm so
suit
nervous.
with a suitcase.
I'm so nervous. Larry's gonna flame me, bro. He's gonna
He's gonna
be like,
have
yo.
fucking Matt Murdock's sunglasses on. Be like, yo, I'm about to look your shit, stupid.
Junior, what? What happened, bro? Like what happened?
Yo, Larry, yo,
Top three, like Larry,
Top
you gotta agree. Top three,
Not
that's
top
probably
three.
his top three worst takes.
bottom
ever.
three. Bottom three.
No,
Yo,
bottom
that's my
three,
hot
sorry.
take. That's my hot take. I'm sorry. That's my hot take. Look, and all right, Larry. Let me try. Yo, like I said, next week I'm coming through with a little bit more facts, a little bit more presentation to it. All right, let me start off like this. Actually, Larry, was there anything that I said that you agreed with or understood where I was coming from?
I'm
guessing that's a no.
The Monucci stuff, like
no, yeah, the Monucci stuff, like I can
understood.
kind of get that. My thing with her was like I didn't need some like huge big bad in this special just because it is like a short special and it wasn't like, you know, I didn't need like, I don't know, like Tombstone or some big gangster or anything like that. And plus, you know, she was like sending guys to like kill Frank. So it was like, I can kind of get that. I mean, my thing is like, and I think I put it in there. Like I thought it was a heat. I really enjoyed it. It really had everything that I expected from a Punisher special. Like a little bit of character story, but mostly action. And I don't think correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've ever seen Frank, because a lot of people have said like, oh, like some of this was like redundant, blah blah blah. I don't think we've ever seen Frank in this like this depressed, like in such a low point.
Right.
Like
where he's
the guy
thinking about
was
taking his life.
yeah. He almost took his life. We'd never seen that before. The guy was seeing like either ghosts or people that like Karen or maybe Curtis. I don't know if Curtis is dead, but like people that weren't there.
Yeah.
And literally in the first scene, he's like saying like a bunch of like military stuff that he got in the military, like just like nuts. And we've always seen him in like a really traumatic state, but not like this. So seeing him walk through the neighborhood, which is like full of chaos,
bro, prime Gotham.
And he just like
prime Gotham
like,
going on.
There's 96 Bulls era, like just fucking chaos.
And he doesn't bat an eye either. And plus, like it's partly his fault because of he helped create this power vacuum.
Oh, I did like where he's walking and you hear you vaguely hear the people say, "Oh, keep walking, asshole," whatever. But he mostly just hears like helicopters and gunshots and all that. So right, to your point, he's not really there. Like he's just, you know, an NPC right now going through the motions because he had to get from point A to point B. And you know, he's just dealing with all the shit that's in his head right now.
Exactly.
Glad
Larry,
you like something.
Larry, let me but guys, let me be for real with y'all here. Like I understand. Like I understand he's dealing with trauma. I understand the character of Frank Castle. Like I understand that, like, you know, he's in this depressive state and then, you know, he sees his daughter, she goes away. Again, John Bernthal's performance in terms of just like just showing that emotion that he's so capable of showing. It's just, I don't know. I had no expectations for it. And then I sat down to watch it and I just didn't like it. Like, I just don't know what, like, it just didn't do anything for me. And I just can't explain it. I'm just like, yo, like, wow. Like, I was just so unimpressed. I was like, wow. Like, I didn't expect anything and I was disappointed. So that's what upsets me. And I think that's why I get so emotionally irritated at something like that when I'm not even invested and I still get tight. You know what I mean? And I still get disappointed. Like that, I feel like that hurts even more than when you're emotionally invested and get hurt. Because I feel like I was able, when that happens, you're kind of able to find things that you do like. But with this, I'm just sort of like, damn, like I just really didn't like it. I don't know. I'm sorry, Larry. I'm sorry I disappointed you.
I mean, look,
that's not the disappointing thing. The disappointing part is that you said it's bottom 3 MCU project. I feel like you keep losing sight on how crazy that statement
is. In terms
is.
of my enjoyment, I think so, bro. I think so.
No, not in terms of your enjoyment. You put all these qualifiers in it now, so you try not to sound so crazy. I'm
sorry, that's my hot take. I'm sorry, that's my hot take. I'm sorry, that's my hot. That's what. Yo, when people are like, "Yo, what's Junior's hot take?" There you go. The Punisher special's bottom 3 MCU projects for him. Go ahead, Larry. I'm sorry.
No, and look, I respect like you not liking it, and it's all subjective, and I'm not like I definitely wouldn't.
He does not respect that shit at all.
I definitely wouldn't like try to convince anyone to like something they don't like. I was just shocked. But let me ask you this, because I won't keep you too long. But at some point, I think you had said like the action, you just like don't care. Like, am I right? Did I hear you right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Don't care.
that was spot on. That. Yeah, dude, hit me. Like, what you got? Cook me.
No, I was just making sure because I honestly thought like it was. I mean, I think a lot of the Punisher action that we've seen over the years is like kind of the same. This was probably like a little more gruesome and hardcore, but I mean, that was the biggest thing I was expecting was just like a lot of action, and it worked for me. So I was just a little surprised to hear that you didn't like the action.
I think and this is why me and Matt are like this on the situation right now. He's like, that's not a crazy take. The worst MCU projects at least had stories.
This had a story too. Like, what are you?
Yeah, like, and that was another thing. Like, and I think C Baby brought it up too. Like, what was it? The whole last kill. The whole last kill. Title, like the whole point was like he was his last kill. That was his whole character story in this special, and him realizing at the end, like, all right, I don't need to kill Manucci. Like everything I've been doing up to this point has just been revenge, and I've been doing it for my family. But now I'm gonna honor my family by saving people. Now, obviously, he's not like a hero; he's anti-hero. He's doing it in a really fucked up way. But like, we saw like a real change. So that's where the story was for me.
I love that shit. Nah, he did cook me.
You've been uninvited to the cookout.
I'm sorry, versus Seed. I'm sorry, man. I do apologize to all of y'all, man. Again. I think Eunice has said it where it's very much it's still fresh in my mind and it's something. Again, Larry, I promise you, throughout the entire day, bro, I was at work. I was like, all right, you know what, I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna try and not hate and trying to hit people with valid points. And again, I totally failed. I think I let my emotions get the best of me, and I let it overtake what I had to say, and I turned into a hater.
Listen, he says that, but then literally yesterday or like last night, when he's like, "Yo, Mark, when you're gonna make the thumbnail," I was like, "Yeah, I got it," like whatever. And then he says, "Good. The title should be One Last Ass." He could say, bro, he was ready to hate from Jump Street. I don't care. Don't believe a word he just said. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Don't believe a word he just said.
Yo, Larry, I am truly sorry.
Lies.
I am truly sorry.
Lies. He is not sorry. He don't give a fuck.
I do give a fuck.
He thinks this shit is the worst MCU project of all time. This is crazy.
I do give a fuck. It's not the worst MCU project of all time, but it is bottom 3 MCU projects of all time.
Fucking insane.
I think Junior needs to watch 2 things after this. He needs to rewatch
3 things.
He needs to rewatch Punisher: One Last Kill, and then he needs to rewatch this live tonight and see how he reacted.
I think you're right, bro. I think you're right. Lair Bear, how are your thoughts on The Boys?
I mean, that was like, I agreed with everything you said, one like 100%. You, Mark, and Danny, like, I enjoy it here and there, but I can't remember who said it. Each individual episode has been like fine for the most part, but it doesn't feel like a final season.
Yeah.
So I just think the buildup has been like bad, honestly. I don't like how Soldier Boy is like constantly flip-flopping, like, oh, I don't like you. Oh no, I'm gonna work with you. Back and forth, back and forth. And then fucking Homelander put him in a chokehold and put him in that fridge again. And it's like, and I don't know if he's gonna like get out in the finale. If he does, like, I guess we know what's gonna happen. Like, he's just gonna go after him. I'd assume. But you got that. I don't think they've really done enough character development. Very little character development with the actual boys' crew, and the good stuff with the Seven. Firecracker, Black Noir, like, they just killed them off after they had like good stuff with them, which I wasn't expecting everyone to like live, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Oh, Chewy here. How can I call in on the Dissy? Yes, sir. Join the weight room. Larry, I'm glad we agreed on something here tonight, bro. Again, I do want to apologize to you. I hate disappointing y'all. Again, I don't, because here's the thing, right? And I think not to get too because again, it's jokes and I love doing this with y'all and I love to have laughs, but at the same time, I don't want to project and say something is ass without backing up my feelings towards it, right? Because I feel like we see that a lot nowadays where, anyone on social media, right? People just be like, oh, this is ass, this is like shit. But no one ever actually gives a explanation for these sorts of things. And I think that was one of the main reasons we had, started this podcast, to be able to articulate and speak about all these things and make valid points on them, And again, I feel like I failed everyone tonight because I feel like I didn't articulate myself well and I came off as a straight up hater. But I'm glad Matt A got my back tonight. Again, I wish I could take every single one of y'all, put y'all in my brain, and then I feel like y'all would understand. I feel like y'all be like, oh, like, I see where he's coming from. And it don't mean that your opinion on it got to change, but at least y'all be like, you know what? He don't sound as crazy as he looks, because I know I look and sound crazy, and I'm sorry. But Larry, the only thing I'm going to leave you off with here, bro, and then you could leave us off with one last thing for the night. But what I'm going to say is, when we're getting stuff like what Matt Reeves is posting, like when we're getting this hype, like, you think I'm going to give a shit about some Punisher special? I don't give a damn, son. Like, this dude Matt Reeves is tweeting the Batman Part 2 cast. Like, ain't shit else matter, bro. Like, the Deep. I don't give a fuck, bro. Robert Pattinson's coming back. Sebastian Stan is in this shit. That's all I'm going to say. Larry, end us off, bro. What would you like to leave us off with here tonight?
I'll just leave you off with it's like you said, it's all jokes, and I think it's fun, like, seeing like all of us have strong opinions on this. But yeah, this is good talk, and shit, I'm probably gonna rewatch One Last Kill. That's how much I liked it. Like, rewatch it soon.
Lair Bear, we love you, brother. Thank you for calling in. We will see you soon, man.
Peace
out, bro.
Is Chewy in here?
Chewy isn't here. He's muted.
Unbelievable.
What a night.
Unreal. To cap off the
10:30
night.
PM.
To cap off the night.
Yo, what's good, fellas?
Yo. Our guy Chewy, man. What's up, bro? Who and he got
There it
the
is.
cam on.
He's got the cam on, bro. And it's following him. Damn.
Damn. Sheesh.
He got the mocap.
What's good, my guy?
What's up, bro?
Now the man just finally catching the pod live.
I know it's been a minute, bro.
Been a long time, bro. It's good to see you, Mark.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. My
feel like we
obsession,
talk
my
every day,
obsession
man.
brother. My obsession brother. We've been glazed
The
obsession.
Nicky Bros, man.
Bro. That shit was phenomenal.
I feel honored to be around some cinephiles like you, like y'all. This shit is crazy,
Thank you, man.
bro.
Thank
Making
you.
me feel Chewy, bro. Welcome. Talk to us real quick. I know there's been a lot going on. You still haven't seen The Punisher, right? You're watching that this weekend?
I'm definitely never gonna watch that. Yeah.
Nah, don't listen to me, bro. I sound like
Don't
a
listen to
crazy.
this
I
fucking
sound
dude.
crazy. I sound crazy apparently. So don't take my word for it. Like, listen to everybody else. Everybody else seems to enjoy it.
You
So
said bottom 3. Not enjoy it, but bro, you said
yo, but
No,
like
I'll end up watching it
Julie,
this
yo,
weekend
Julie,
for
what
sure.
was the last thing you watched and you were like, yo, like I'm just genuinely not fucking with, like this is not hype at all. Like I don't understand. I know what he about
The
to
last
say.
thing, I'm gonna be honest, man, and AD, don't kill my
I knew
cats,
he was gonna
please.
say it, bro.
don't kill my cats.
It's probably Fantastic Four, man. I didn't like that.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Born
Sorry,
Again.
man. Actually, probably Born Again too on there. Yeah.
What would you say your issue has been with Born Again?
It's just too repetitive, dude. I feel like we've seen all this shit already. It's just rehashing to me. The task force agent shit is kind of cool. I'll give him that, but everything else, man, like I don't really care. Like Froggy coming on and giving Matt the same lesson for the
Froggy.
15th time, you know? Like I just don't care, bro.
I
Froggy
hear you, bro.
disrespect.
Yo, Froggy disrespect is crazy. Yo, but something you have been fucking with that I know we've been chatting about on the Dissy. The Boys, bro. The Boys is moving you
Come
this
on
season?
now.
The Boys is moving you?
It's got the motion, bro. I don't understand the A. I really don't, man.
He's got the motion.
Why? What it
Yo,
does.
but like I think, you know, and I don't know if you were here for this. You know, again, I think as individual episodes, they haven't been bad at all. It's just that I feel like as a collective, us approaching this final episode, it just feels slightly like, damn, like it's about to be the last episode of this series. And I just feel like as a collective, it hasn't really been as, because to me, I'm comparing it to the first 2 episodes of the season, like the whole A-Train stuff, the whole them being locked up and shit. I'm like, yo, this is gasolina right now. And then I feel like from that point on, they've sort of just, again, I brought up, I feel like there's been 2 episodes where our boys were just chilling in their safe house. Like they wasn't really doing much. And then like we get more character development on the 7 itself, and obviously the 7 disbanding. But I don't know. I just feel like something is missing for me. That's all. I don't think it's ass, bro. I really don't. I'm not over here like, I gotta watch The Boys. Like, nah, I'm like, I bet. Like, I got an episode of The Boys to watch. But I don't know. I just feel like in comparison to previous seasons, it just hasn't hit the same way.
I don't know, man. The critique of like they sit around talking, I feel like that's a big part of the show. They do that like every season, every episode is kind of them just chatting it up. And so I don't really understand that critique. The collective thing, I do kind of see what you're saying with that. That individually, the episodes are fine, which I agree. I do really enjoy them individually. But when you look at them as like the bigger part of the story, I could see why you feel the way you do.
That's the
that.
only,
It just doesn't feel like a finale season. Like,
It doesn't feel like the
Andy
grand
said
ending.
It
Yeah,
feels like season 5. It doesn't feel like the last season.
Right.
And it's like that's the perfect way to put it. It's like,
Yeah.
it feels like
and
it's just not there.
And to your point, Chewy, like these conversations that they're having, of course, like again, the conversation, like, you know, Frenchie with Sage and him telling her like, yo, bro, like I love this shorty. Have you ever loved somebody like so much, like you give an arm for? No, not the expression. No, literally give an arm for. Like, I like that shit is dope. Like that shit is dope. Like I fucked with that. I fucked with, again, MM explaining like to Annie, like, yo, you know how I got the name, and them And again, I love in a world that has gone to shit when they're able to find hope again. You know what I mean? And MM and Annie were always people that were hopeful. And this season they lost it. Like they completely lost it. They're like, yo, this shit is done. Even something as Butcher and Huey this episode, where Huey is the one that's like, yo, what does it matter? Like, it's done. It's over. Like, we lost. And Butcher's like, don't talk that way, bro. Like, it's not over till it's fucking over. And we're fucking killing this dude. And I'm like, dope. You know, we get a Jeffrey Dean Morgan cameo scene, which I thought was pretty cool. Again, as individual episodes, they're good. Like, they're doing good shit. But then, right, it's just like, I'm like, damn, like, the next week is the very last episode of the show. And it's just like, again, to Mark's point, you know, them nerfing Marie, it's like, why even build that up in Gen V then if, like, you're going to nerf her here?
It wasn't the same writers, right?
I mean, no. I mean, not the same writers, but it's...
Yeah, and I think they never really talked... I feel like Eric Kripke probably didn't okay that, low-key. Like, them being, like hyping her up to the extent, like, yo, she's Homelander level, she's up there. Like
yo, chill, y'all bugging,
it's so
bro.
clear because it's like, bro, by the first scene she's in there, I've been greatly exaggerated. Like, dude, don't believe the hype. Bro, that is just like the quickest way to tell the
after
audience.
Stan Edgar said, yo, there's only two of your kind, you and Homelander. Like, I'm like, yo, she's Ox. She's mad Ox. What are we talking about? Like, it's just little shit like that, man. It's just sometimes and again, it's what some of the critiques were for Born Again. It's like some of the little details that perhaps the Netflix show wouldn't have missed, you know, where you're like, they addressed what I had an issue with. They were like, nah, don't worry, bro. We gonna cover that up. It's all good. Same thing here. I feel like it's just little things where they got lost in the sauce with it. And they're just like, shit. Like, they fucking did this in Gen V, and now we kind of just gotta, you know, change it up a little bit.
There's too much going on,
right?
Too many different writers, too many hands in the pot.
Exactly. So it's just like, damn, like I hate when shit like that, you know, happen. Again, it's not me saying like, yo, it's been a fucking ass season. Like, nah. Again, and everybody just fucking smokes their performance, bro. It's like I saw people here saying like, I saw someone, I think it was Versus C, said, yo, the Deep hasn't been funny since season 2, bro. Chill. The Deep has been funny, bro. Yeah, on God, no cap, bro. He's been funny. Like, this dude. But yeah, what are your expectations for this finale?
I think they're pretty level-headed. I'm not expecting anything crazy. I'm not expecting any. I don't think it's gonna miss. I think it's gonna hit. For me personally, I think it'll do its job. I really want Homelander to win. I think I said that in the Dissy. And you shit on me for it. I didn't forget. But I think that would be cool if that happened.
Yo, you know my take with that is? And my fault versus C said, hey, that wasn't me. The Deep's still funny. Defamation. My fault, bro. Somebody said it. My thing is with that, Chewy, like, I've never been a fan of, I don't mind when the protagonists don't win. Like, for example, obviously Watchmen. We got Watchmen. We even have the Dark Knight. You know, he loses in that. Even the Batman, he loses in the Batman. Like, shit got fucked up. Infinity War, I don't mind that. I don't mind when the villain does win. But when it's a show like this, and we've worked so hard, like, I do want to see Homelander either die or lose his powers. And, like, if he lives, I'm fine with that. But I hope it's something where he's tortured for the rest of his life with whatever it is that happens to him. You know, I just feel like it's just, I just don't like to see unjust things happen. And I know they do happen, right? And I know it's a situation where, especially in real life, it's like, you know, we see these fucking awful human beings, quote unquote, winning all the time. They win now. They win in the now. But in the long run, they don't win. Like, they always lose. Evil never truly prevails, in my opinion. So that'll be my hope for the show.
I think that the two things you want, bro, you're gonna get. All right, I'm gonna gatekeep because I seen some spoilers and I kind of got some tea, but I won't say anything to ruin it for you. But I think you'll be really satisfied, man. with the ending.
All right, sounds good.
TC says, "Shut the fuck up."
Why? What happened?
Hey, yo, who's TC, bro?
Yo, TC, that guy, bro.
Hey, shadow ban Mark, shadow ban him.
No, that's my guy.
Yo.
That's the guy who made Eunice watch the Marvels. He's
For
always gonna be
real,
good with
bro.
me.
Yeah.
He's always gonna be good with me.
But I don't know. I don't know
but
why that was necessary.
One last thing. One
Mhm.
last thing. Should we convince these people to go watch Obsession, bro? Convince them real quick.
Yeah, dude. I was saying on the Disney, dude. That was honestly probably the best performance I've seen like in my lifetime that I've got to experience in real time in theaters.
Damn.
It was, dude. She fucking incredible. Like,
dude,
truly incredible. I couldn't name a better performance off the top of my head, like dead ass.
Like
it
all
was,
time?
That I've seen in real time, bro. Like in my lifetime.
Yo, that's lit. Wow. So she like in your eyes, like yo, she 100% deserves that Oscar nomination.
She got it. If she does, she's not gonna get it, like we're all saying, but we all know
deserves it.
If whoever wins it is not gonna deserve it over her. That shit was. If you watch it, dude, if you end up going, which I hope you do, you'll see it. That shit is next level, bro. That was she killed that shit.
That's
and experience it in a theater, bro. Like I'll say that too. Like
the sound design, the
God,
soundtrack, that
the
shit
soundtrack.
was.
That's something I didn't mention. The soundtrack was amazing.
Tell you, man, these little weirdo directors, the young guys, man, they got the juice, bro.
They do.
Well, he's like 25 and the movie's 25.
Wow. Damn, I'm
The background dude's like 20 years old. Like these youngest got it, man. The YNs, hey, they got it.
The YNs.
They're both the whitest dudes you've ever seen.
The YWs. The YWs.
YWs.
Movie fire, TC my ass, but Nikki's fire. Like everything works, man. Go watch it, bro. Before we leave off, though, I do want to say one last thing.
Of course.
You know I gotta hate on the Odyssey before I leave, man.
Yo.
I can't leave without hating a little bit. Everything I've seen, man, I ain't gonna lie, I do not like, man. Like, I'm sorry, man. The whole daddy and the dad, I get it, like no translation bullshit, but let's be real, man. That shit sounds bad.
I said midway through the pod, I was like, yo, is Nolan? I'm absolutely in there. The only if this was anybody else, and not I wouldn't say anybody else, but if this was some random director or someone that like, I'll be like, all right, this Odyssey shit looking. The marketing has been no bueno, in my opinion.
Yeah,
it's probably been Nolan's least, like it's his worst marketing campaign, or not him himself personally, but I just don't think Universal is promoting this very well, in my opinion.
I think a part of that though is because they know he's got the juice too, though. Like they know we're gonna show out, you know. Like they don't have to
deservedly
really
so.
do anything.
Deservedly so.
Right.
Like he's earned that respect to be like, yo, I'm still in there, and I still think this is gonna be amazing.
Right.
But
and while I
that
agree that like if it was anybody else, we'd be like talking a little more shit. And he has earned his respect. He's a GOAT, you know. Denny kind of better in my eyes, but he's still a GOAT. If I'm being honest,
I
though,
can
like
respect that. I can respect
he still he deserves some criticism. I think it's okay to critique everything, you know.
It's like yo, we know Oppenheimer did its thing, pero you still got to be on point, bro. You still like you.
That's all I'm saying.
You
man.
have a level that you've already reached that you need to maintain. But again, yo, I'm sure once we all walk out of there, we'll be like, like he's done it again.
100%. I'll probably glaze it the most, but right now, before I leave, I just had to say that, man.
Absolutely, bro.
Don't like what I've seen so far.
All right. That's fair.
That's fair.
Mark
is tight. Mark go to sleep tight.
I haven't watched the newest trailer where they say daddy or whatever.
Yeah, I haven't either, bro. I just have like, again, after the first few things that have dropped, like I think the Travis Scott monologue TV spot that they had, I was just like
horrible, yeah.
I'm just like, maybe I'm just not gonna watch anything Odyssey related until it comes out. So I haven't seen anything. And then him talking about, yo, Ludwig didn't use an orchestra. I'm like, yo, this dude gonna be
stupid, bro.
This dude gonna be beatboxing in the fucking
the pencil drums, bro.
Scat. He's gonna be scatting.
Yeah, like
we want to be accurate on that, but like nothing else it's coming off a little corny, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like a little pretentious in my opinion. Like he's just like, yo, you got to understand. I brought Travis in because rap is rhythm and poetry. I'm just like, my man. Like, just say you cool with the dude and you wanted him in the movie. Like, I understand. Like, yo, he did the shit for Tenet. Like, it's all good, bro. You don't gotta convince me of why Travis.
There's no fucking Hydra and Cyclops, bro. We talking about accuracy. Like, what are we doing, man?
I know.
That
But
ass.
Chewy, brother, appreciate you, man. It was good to have you in the call.
Salute.
It's been a salute is crazy. It's been a hot minute, so we appreciate you, man, and we hope to see you
I appreciate
next week
y'all,
as well,
man. Yeah, let's do the call in some more, man. And I'll definitely won't call in more, but it'll be cool to see you guys do it more.
All right, bet.
All right, bet.
Yo,
Y'all have a good night, man. It's good
appreciate it.
seeing
Yes,
y'all.
sir.
Good seeing you, brother.
Have a good Friday.
Hey, man. You too, man.
Guys, we love y'all. Boys finale next week. We will be here Thursday night talking about it. I'm so glad to be back. Look at that. Almost a 3-hour pod, baby. So sorry,
here.
Mark. So sorry to y'all. So sorry for my hating, but we love y'all. I don't hate y'all at all. I love y'all. Lanterns, what happened with Lanterns?
Oh, see, he's not even locked in. He's not even locked in
What?
with T-Time.
Lanterns dropped something else?
Like, yeah, they said like like they dropped more shit about the premise of the show, and that they said basically what I was saying was, you know, basically correct, that a lot of green is gonna be in the show,
They
but
have
they
to
didn't
say
put it in
that,
the
right?
trailers because they're like, yeah, we're not gonna give you the whole fucking thing in a trailer. Like, why would we do that? So again, I'm just correct, and it's just tiring at this point to be this correct all the time. But yeah.
Damn. See, maybe that's why TC told me to shut the fuck up. We still need the answer to that. Guys, next week, be here, chilling with villains, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We love y'all. Come through and chill.
Peace.